I'm not here to fake it. This is real life, raw moments, and full vibes. From wild adventures to everyday chaos, Fuma BOYZ is where energy meets authenticity. Hit subscribe, and let's live this out loud.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to the Fuma BOYZ Show, Season 3, Episode 10. We have a special guest here tonight. He don't go everywhere, but when he do, he puts it out there. Let's give a round of applause for our brother 68Jay. 68Jay, what's going on?
What it do, my dude? What's going on, family?
Oh, man, it's good to see you, man. So what usually happens, Jay, as we get here, people start to pile in like, there's my main man, lower level. And what I'll do is I'll put the comments on there so everybody can see them. And everybody, we are doing something a little different tonight. Not only we have the master of ceremonies on here, Jay, we're streaming to X as normal, but instead of Twitch, we're doing the gram. So as the kids say, we putting it on the gram. Ah, man. So let's do this. Let me put some background music on. So this is what's been going on. You've heard of Romeo. He's been putting music on. So he's been creating music. And, you know, we rock it here, just like we rock Tails.
Let's go.
So I'm going to put a little bit. What you were hearing earlier with some of Romeo's.
Oh, yeah.
That's him right there. Yeah, man. It make you do that. Y'all got big bro here rocking. I've never seen him rock, bro.
You already know, my man. You already know. You can be in a bad mood with this music, like,
yeah. Okay, I got a music lineup, but we don't have to go through it. Me and you gonna talk. And this is what we kind of like to do here.
Come on now.
I'm gonna share some coin. Just like how you do your lineup. I usually do a lineup like that, but I had to change it up. Because I saw you rocking it, and I was like, you know what, dog, we need to change this up. So I have a list called the Fuma pick.
Okay.
I'm gonna show it to you. Well, let's talk about it. And you could say, nah, I don't rock with that Fuma, or Fuma, I rock with that. Let me tell you why.
All right.
Are you good with that?
Absolutely. I mean, you got some legends up in here. I see DCA Crypto Dave in the house, lower level up in here. Silver Dags, Tiffany Serrano's, Chaka. Damn, you got the lineup, bro. Angus Scrim. What's up, family?
Oh,
man, you got the boys up in here and the girls and just the family.
Oh, it's gonna get lovely. They
come
in, like Purple. Like when you said earlier, like, hey, try saying that 3 times.
Hey.
I had to stop the show and stare and say, Turple, Nurple. Remember, I just said purple. I did it all wrong.
Good. That's all right. You got tongue tied on the first one. Yeah. Appreciate y'all, man. And man, let me just say to all those that are watching, man, this dude right here, one of my favorite people in all of crypto. You guys know we have XRP Las Vegas meetup. We had 2025, 2026, and because of Fuma, everything ran good, man. And this dude is just so selfless, always come through, and just another family member that I just adopted, man. So much love to Fuma for real. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe.
Hey, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have to tell you something. Then we're gonna get into the coin.
Okay, let's do it.
I never told you this, and it was for a reason, bro. So I have to do stuff like that, right? So if you had that event and I couldn't let my energy out somewhere, it would have been ugly. But yeah, I started laughing because you was like, "Oh, thank you." I'm like, that's why I kept saying, "No, thank you," because the way my energy is, I have to do some work. I've got to do something.
Right.
You gave me the ability to go to some XRP stuff and to put in some work and do some work. So I'm like, this is good for me because I have this energy naturally anyway. And then you're like, hey, can you help? Can you do this? I'm like, yeah, let me do this. You know, you let me use my energy in a very positive way. So first, I appreciate you, man, because it's dope for me. I'm not gonna lie.
No, the wife and I appreciate you, man, and she think you got one of the funniest laughs she's ever heard. But yeah, no, we appreciate you, man, and you know, I'm looking forward to 2027. It's like me and you talked about a little bit earlier today. You know, man, let that Clarity Act pass. Let XRP hit just $10 funky, just $10 funky. And I'm gonna tell you right now, man, XRP Las Vegas meetup 2027 is gonna be off the chain. Because that's I don't know how many X that's from right now, but I know it's almost a 3X from its all-time high. and people are going to go crazy. That's going to, it's going to change some people's lives and definitely get a bigger draw for XRP Las Vegas Meetup 2027 for sure.
Okay, y'all. So now he done told you the cat's out of the bag. He's saying 27.
It's the coffee. It's the coffee for me. You got blame it on the coffee. Blame it on the coffee, man.
I'm about to get a soda right now. So y'all, I'm gonna tell you something, y'all. I'm in contact with this guy. Y'all don't think some of y'all know how deep I am with him. Some of y'all just like, oh, that's just Fuma running his mouth. And there's times I've been on a show, Six, where you told me something and you're like, don't say this. And I'm like,
real talk. Shouts out to Tails. I see Tails in the house. Crypto Tails. That's my dog right there.
Tore it up.
That's my man, Pots and Pans right there.
Woo. Matter of fact, he accused me of being Suge Knight the other night on live, man.
He told you you're Suge.
He said I was Suge because I was like, hey, I called him a couple times. And he'll
right.
He was an understatement. I called him a couple times. I'm like, bro, I need you to make more songs.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, I'm motivated. He made another song, right? So I called him back. I'm like, yeah, bro, it's dope. I'm gonna need a lot more. He was like, what are you, Suge Knight?
I got to hang out with that fool when he was still kind of dangerous. He old now, but I got to hang out with that fool when he was still kind of dangerous. And he was Cat Williams' manager. Yeah, I got to hang out with him and Cat on their tour bus. Me and my wife, actually, my wife Jeanette, and Cat came out and took pictures with the kids and all that. It was some time ago because my kids were a little younger, but it was back when he was still kind of dangerous Cat, and he used to keep gangsters all around him. It was. I actually watched him. I watched his boys jack somebody right in front of us. I was like, yo, y'all cats is crazy. Yeah. I had to ask my wife about that. It was crazy, bro. Crazy. Me and her were like, what? This dude crazy for real. It's two dudes that I met in life. Well, I kind of knew he was nuts from his reputation, but the other dude that's crazy for real that I didn't realize was crazy like that in real life was Tiny Zeus Lister that passed away from COVID. Debo from Friday.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Debo?
Yeah. I was on a set with that dude, and I got a story, man, about that dude. He punked one of my boys live. I was like, oh hell no. I said, oh hell no, you didn't let Debo punk you. It was on a movie set back in the day when I used to do films and stuff. And me, my brother Jermaine, my boy Eric Taylor, my boy Jervis Cole that was a superstar at Fresno State. I'm trying to think who else was with us. We were all on a movie set. And the guy who was my agent at the time, because back in my day, I used to do like basketball commercials, model. I did a lot of stuff back in the day, Fuma. And another world that people don't know about me. But I was on the set of this movie. I got called up by my agent. He said, bring some guys. They were doing like a blood cuz and it was a gang scene inside of a bar with, it was inside of a movie with Tina, what was it called? Tina, what's her name? Tilly, Tilly, Jennifer Tilly. And Jennifer Tilly played a stripper in that movie. And so we were in a bar scene. And when the scene was over, we're outside, where they serve food and stuff like that.
Like the green
and,
area.
Like the green, where you have food and just kind of relaxing between shots, between filming. And my boy, when they were inside, they kept saying cut, trying to, people were messing up on the set. And Tiny Zeus Lister, Devo, or Zeus, if you will, he's like, get that, he was cursing, like, get that shit right. And he was yelling at the directors. And I was like, this dude crazy for real. So when we went outside, my boy tried to act cool with him, I guess, like trying to be cool. But he said, oh man, that was crazy how you went off. And he's like, what you find crazy about it, homie? And got up in my boy's face. My boy's my boy's 6'8", built like no other. He just turned around and said, boy, you let Debo punk you? I said, dude, the actor, you let him punk you in real life, boy. I'm telling everybody when we get back to Fresno. I told everybody. I didn't care.
Hey, and he was looking at him like this way. He said
dude,
it. I was there like turning to the right.
Crazy. For real. Walked on a set with another thug dude dressed up like a dog. I said, this dude crazy. Yeah, he crazy for real. In real life.
Man. Bro, it's great that you tell us these stories because
I got a bunch of them.
We want to hear them. We can just do all this XRP.
I got a bunch of them. Yeah.
We'll go through the list, but I'm going to ask you some easy questions.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I've noticed you get on a show and you tell a little bit about your history.
Uh-huh.
You don't tell a lot. So let's talk about it. Where'd you grow up? How did you become the man you are now?
I appreciate. Most people don't even ask that, man. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I'm Black and Puerto Rican. Dad, I used to say Dad looked like Puffy. Mom looked like J-Lo, but since Puffy got in trouble, I don't like using him as a reference no more.
Take that.
But yeah, take that. Hey, you know what I'm saying? But no Diddy. But no, so my dad, was a Jamaican brother. My mom's Puerto Rican, full Puerto Rican, looked like a J-Lo, really. I'm the darkest of all the kids. And we were born in Brooklyn, lived in Puerto Rico.
Okay.
Mom and dad went out to Florida. That's a whole nother story, but went to Florida is when I first met my Jamaican or black side of my family. And then mom and dad got a divorce, ended up in California, and went to Bakersfield for a hot second and ended up in Fresno, which is where I raised my kids. I played ball, 1 year college ball, went overseas to go play pro ball. And so that was my short stint. I had a short stint as a pro. You know, I got family members that are pros. Darren McFadden that played for the Cowboys, Raiders, was my cousin, or is my cousin. Say was my cousin. How the hell you was my cousin? Is my cousin. And my other cousin is you guys probably know him from the Patriots. Terrence Brooks played for the Patriots, and then my son-in-law, which is Jalen Johnson. Him and my daughter just gave us our first grandbaby. He plays currently for the Bears, number 1.
Okay. So
yeah. That's my story.
Okay, so let me tell y'all what Six does. Six will stomp out something he don't like and don't want to talk about. Because you know how quickly he stomps Florida out. You know, he stomps Florida.
No. I was trying to give you a quick little thing of my background, but no. So, you know, raised 6 kids in Fresno. Was in business, been in business 25 years. We own the chain of cell phone stores. We own a couple car lots. We own a semi-pro basketball team in Fresno. We just, you know, I was an entrepreneur, and then I traveled. Like, if you ever watched my Crypto for Life video, you saw me all over the stage. I used to speak at events. I used to speak at schools. I was, you know, did motivational speaking, and was actually in the suit and tie for like, God, almost 20 years, bro. Between that and my businesses. And then once I got out of that, man, put the sweats back on, threw the hat on, threw the earrings back in the ear, and just started relaxing. And so the other part of that is I got into crypto in 17. That was when I first got into crypto.
Okay, so let's. How is it raising 6 kids?
Man, look, I don't know why people think it's hard. I guess, you know, I've been an entrepreneur my whole life, so you have your ups and downs financially. But as far as family, bro, didn't seem like a big deal to me. You know, we got 3 boys and 3 girls, and they're all winning at the highest level. So I'm blessed with that. But it was, you know, I couldn't have done it without someone like Jeanette. You guys have met my wife, and when I say beautiful, she was probably one of the most beautiful people I've ever met inside and out, and just the heart like no other. The only heart I can compare to that is my mother's. But she's just a one in a million.
Hey, Miss Jeanette is cool, man. I told you know how I met her, right? So I met her. So you had came out. It was like the same period of time you had met. You came to like Bags' first event or his second event.
Who?
XRP Bags. It was.
I was at his first or second.
I came to the second. That's where I met you. It was at the second one.
Then I must have been at the first because I think I was at Brad Kine's first ever event. I think. So I could be wrong. Yeah,
you had pulled in. You had a Porsche. You had pulled in.
That was my.
I blew the cones out.
That red Porsche. Yeah, that was probably. Was that my first or second? I can't remember, bro.
That was my first, but that was his second event. Right?
I've been in crypto for 9 years, so I don't know how long that even started.
So everybody had rushed to talk to you, and I was like, man. Like you were surrounded, and I was like, I had just met all those people too.
Okay.
I was like, you know what, man, I ain't gonna surround this dude because he's fielding questions.
Yeah.
So I went in and sat down. So Miss Jeanette walked in, and this is the funny part. She stared at the whole room. I mean, she scanned the whole room, and she came and sat down in the chair next to me. And I was like, I made an observation. I said, you've been to a lot of these things before. She was like, yeah. So then we had started chopping it up. And then she was like, yeah, he went to school in Florida. And I was like, I heard it in his voice.
Yeah.
He said something. So that's when I came out to you. I was like, hey, man, you went to school in Florida? You was like, yeah. And I was like, he was like, Melbourne High. And I was like,
Melbourne
I got a spot in Melbourne, bro. I'll holler at you later. You know, like, so.
I went to Melbourne, and then I went to Palm Bay High. I went to Palm Bay High my freshman year. Dude, I went to like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 high schools, bro. I was a badass kid, for real.
Dude, Palm Bay High is the jungle, bro.
Well, Palm Bay High is an all freshman school.
Is that so?
It's all freshmen. So we were state champs when I was there. I played football my first year before playing basketball.
I had looked at a place in Palm Bay when I had had to work in Melbourne.
Yeah,
bro, they was like, "Y'all, you don't need to get off of work and come live over here with us." I was like, "Yeah, you're right. I need to go somewhere else." Yeah. So I still have the condo next to Ugali High.
Okay.
Which isn't the best place, but it was close to NASA Boulevard where I needed to be. So hey, it is what it is.
Melbourne High, that's crazy. My stepmother was actually a teacher there. So.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh man.
I got it. It's it's a whole other story, brother. Trust me, it's a crazy story.
You'll see that on episode 51.
Shit, I mean that issue, boy. Hey, I could have a book out. I'm telling you what all the crazy stuff was going on over there.
Have you ever thought about writing a book?
You know, I had
for it.
I started like some years ago. My wife kind of inspired me to write a book, and I started it and then just kind of walked away. I started a movie. I started writing and walked away. A lot of stuff, man, that I started, and then it was like during the busiest parts of my life. Mm-hmm. And I actually had my movie sold through the late great Coolio. Remember Coolio?
Yeah.
Dangerous Minds. That was my dog. Yeah, he had a big brother lived in Fresno, but we played the celebrity games together. And a lot of people don't know that either. Like I played a bunch of celebrity games. My last celebrity game was 2017 during the NFL Super Bowl weekend. My last one, 2017, and I got too old. But I wrote a movie, and Coolio had that's how I got into the whole movie industry, and so he chopped it out for me and found a producer that called me, wanted me to do it, and said, "I'm gonna get back with you. We're filming a few movies right now with Coolio and some other people, and start working on your script." I start working on the script, man, and put it on the laptop and forgot about it. And so, still know everything about it to this day. I actually pitched it to another guy who was supposed to be working on the movie that we're doing now. That's a whole nother damn story. Why that movie? Yeah, because I just talked to the actor. You know who Don Benjamin is, the guy who played in Him. So you remember? Did you watch the movie Him with Marlon Wayans?
I probably did. I don't remember off the bat, but I probably did.
Him, and then in Him, it was Marlon Wayans and the light-skinned brother with the dude who played his dad. That's Don Benjamin. And so he's working with us on our movie now that's been held up because of the director, Ryan Lamar. So that's a whole nother conversation. But yeah, I just got off a conference call with those guys last week, me and Mike O. And so it's still happening, but it's going in a different direction because of some things. And but it's cool though.
Well, we support you here and we're going to rock with you here.
Yes, sir. You already know. Come on now.
All right. So let's take a look. What else do we want to discuss? And we'll let it all flow. We don't have to go into. I do have like crypto related questions we're gonna ask.
No, man, just ask anything you want to ask. No matter.
So let's do this. Let me share this. Let me turn this music off. I'll leave the music on real quick because we're not gonna do some video.
You know the funny thing, Fuma, when I be meeting people at the event, they be like 6'8". Oh damn, you're really 6'8". That's the funniest. That's the funniest damn thing ever. Like so, they just
So what I'm talking, y'all. So everybody in chat, when I'm talking to 6'8". I feel like I'm talking to his belly button. So I literally will take a step back sometimes and look up. You haven't noticed that? I usually take a step back and look up.
That's funny as hell. He said my belly.
I'm like 4'6" on a good day. I got to step back and
hey, bro. Hey.
Over here and do this?
That's funny.
Hey, here go your phone. Your phone is ringing.
Hey, what's GEC? GEC, what is that? Seattle Super Sox. When you come to GEC, what's that? Come on. Oh, good evening, crypto. Good evening, crypto. Oh yeah, those are my boys. They've invited me a couple times. They've Johnny Crypto and Abs invited me a couple times. I can't remember what happened. I think I got busy, or they invited me on days that I wasn't available. I can't remember exactly what it was, but they every now and then they'll send me a message out to when they have their shows. Hey, you want to jump on this or jump on that? So one of these days I'm gonna do it for sure.
Hey, Chad, I'm gonna keep it funky with you. I've been trying to get him on for at least 6 to 8 months. It's not longer, even not a year. But I learned. I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right, Fuma, the schedule that you have is not conducive for him, and you just can't be salty about it. You got to change your schedule. No,
but you know what it is though. You used to go live on Saturday, which Saturdays were cool, but you would go live late. And like Saturday nights is me and the wife. Like Saturday and Sundays, I'd be hanging out with the wife tough. Like especially in the evenings. But now that you free and can do whatever, shoot, I'm on. I said I'm with you, bro.
So also the reason why I chose Saturdays was I'm a big fan of Anton Daniels. I'm not sure if you know who that is. He's a YouTube guy. I'm a big fan of Anton Daniels, and
I heard the name before.
Made the comment like he does live shows at night. So the people who follow him have some entertainment. They don't feel the need to go out and spend money.
Right.
And so my thought process is, shoot, if I do something on a Saturday night and you want to save money, man, you can stay home, have some wine, drink a beer, have a soda, eat some candy, some sushi, and you could just, hey, Fuma's rocking out on the internet playing some crypto, right? So I can at least fill an hour of your time and do the same for me and keep it good.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
And then also the reason Saturday night was good for me was because it trained me to say, hey, Fuma, you don't have to be out on a Saturday night.
Yeah, right.
You and your family could do stuff earlier and you can come and do a show. And then once you get so many shows under your belt, just doing it during the week isn't a big thing.
Well, it's different because when you live in Vegas, like, after, like, part of what I didn't say is, when we raised our 6 kids and left California like 6 years ago, this is our second stint in Vegas. We've been hopping like Hawaii for a year, Vegas for a year, wine country in California for a year, and then we came back to Vegas. So Vegas, man, there's always something to do. And it's not like, a lot of times people are like, oh, I want to go see Maxwell. I want to go see John Legend. I want to go see Chris Brown. I want to go see Usher. I want to go see, whoever it is. And they're right here. They're like right down the street. So for us, we keep busy. And then I always get invited to stuff, so we get, you kind of know, like I told you, we get VIP treatment out here. So we get invited to all. So we're always doing stuff.
Hey, chat, I had an experience with him once. Let me tell this story. Six is, I don't even want to talk. He is a good guy. So Six is like, hey, we're gonna go to lunch here at Red Rock. I'm like, all right, cool, So he get everybody. If they with you, bring them out. We're gonna go to Red Rock. So we go to Red Rock and we eat a storm up of food barbecue.
Barbecue? Lucille's?
Yeah, it was. I believe so. It was a barbecue at Red Rock Casino.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Yeah,
y'all, we were there about 2 hours. Eating, talking, congregating. It wasn't like 3 or 4. It was a huge. Most of y'all in the chat was there.
Right.
So, y'all, we walk out. We chat. He's like, all right, I'm gonna catch up with y'all for dinner. 15 minutes later, he texts me, hey, we going to dinner in an hour. I'm like, bro. So he ended up pushing it. Thank you for pushing it.
Somebody said it's 68Jay in your house. No, this is a background. There's a green screen behind me. This ain't my house. This is like a background drop or something. Somebody said, am I in your house? Fuma must have used this before. No, yeah, I'm not in Fuma house.
It's Bishop here. I could start posting some of their stuff.
You got some cool cats on here, man. OG. Dang, what's up, OG? Chris has issues. All the boys up in here.
Yeah, man. Like OG's one of my what's it called?
That's my dog right there.
We were in the mob, I call it like a consigliere.
He created the Chicago Coin website.
Oh, he did Stone Mile Technology website for me too.
That boy got people. I ain't gonna never put his business. But OG a smart ass dude, man. Smart dude.
What? Yeah, smart guys. He's one of the people. Like if I need advice,
and a successful dude. He just stay low key, but smart and successful.
You'll never know.
No.
There's so much I can say about OG, and I'm gonna tell you funny stuff.
OG's like a low key Rick Ross.
Yeah.
Let me stop.
Oh man,
it's a coffee, OG. Don't blame it on me, huh?
Yeah, so he put my website together. I already had a website, but he started off with it, made another note. Let me tell you something about OG does, big bro. I'll meet somebody in the XRP or the space, or maybe be an executive, right?
Yeah,
the executive I met. She was from Uphold,
right?
And the people that she started her career out were the same people who helped me in my career. So me and her were talking X, Y, and Z. So I was getting ready to leave the next day, and OG was like, go say hi to so-and-so. Just tell her goodbye. I'm like, she ain't gonna remember me. He was like, yeah, she will. So I went and said, hey, so-and-so, I'm gonna say goodbye. I'll catch you later. She's like, oh, all right, Zeddie. Right. And I was like, OG, how'd you know that? He's like, yo, I know everybody.
Hey, that dude, I'm telling you about OG. I remember when we first went to XRP Las Vegas, Brad Kimes event. I don't know if it was the first, second time, whatever. I've been there a few times. But OG, man, he everybody. Like while you sitting there, go, oh, there's Brad Gallhouse. You're like, where OG go? You look up and he over there talking to Brad Gallhouse. OG he runs up on people. He don't got no fear.
No, he ran up on everybody.
Hey, everybody. And by the way, man, I gotta tell y'all, brothers, man. Much respect. Thank you so much, Bishop Thomas and Silver Days and all you guys. I appreciate you. Much love to y'all boys. I got to give you some love, man, because my best boy for 30 years, Mike O, when we did XRP Las Vegas Meetup 2026, and y'all know it was a long day for me, man. I was on my feet for like 12 hours. That was a long event. And I'm definitely going to be delegating as me and you going to be working together but for next year. But I got in the penthouse. I couldn't even stay in the penthouse for an hour, bro. Like I was so tired, and so I left. I think I got there at like, I don't know, 9:30. Left at like 11. I pushed it, and I even at that time I didn't even social. I sat down, man. My legs were hurting, and so I was like, dude, I told my wife we got to get out of here. So I left 11, but I know some people stay till like 3 something in the morning. And the first thing Mike O said, he said, because he stayed there for a lot of the time. And he hit me up. He said, Jay, man, I just want to let you know you got some real dudes in your corner. I said, oh, yeah? Who you talking about? And he goes, man, that dude Fuma and that dude Crypto OG held it down for you. And Tells as well. He tells it, but he said, those dudes held it down for you. And I was like, really? And I didn't know, because it was the first person that hit me up that morning was Tells, I don't know, Tells stayed with me that day. He was with me that weekend, but I think he stayed at the penthouse.
He stayed at the penthouse.
Because he came back to my house like at 5, 6 in the morning.
Yeah, we was running. I'm like, Tells.
Yeah.
I stayed, it's like Tells. I'm gonna be out. You can hold
it.
But
I want to tell y'all in front of everybody, man, thank you. Because like I said, I got a lot of trust in you brothers, and most people wouldn't leave a penthouse to anybody. Oh. And so the fact that y'all took care of that penthouse, and they said, boy, Mike said, Jay, they cleaned it up. They took everything down. They talked to, I guess, either you or OG had talked to the hotel. Like just y'all was just on point with everything. And I just appreciate that, man. So I want to make sure I tell y'all that.
So y'all, this wasn't so he's downplaying this penthouse.
Oh, Lenny Kravitz, baby. Lenny Kravitz designed it.
Yeah, if you go on YouTube or you look on these major channels, this is the penthouse that they brag about.
Oh, yeah.
That they're like, I've seen that penthouse on YouTube.
All celebrities stay there. Yeah,
celebrity penthouse.
Yeah, it's sick.
I'm talking like, guys, like it's got 2 living rooms, all right? But it's got this huge, nice bar.
Yeah.
Not nice alcohol, but food. And it's like, it's a piece. You
could put 100 people out on the outside patio with a pool table. Just 100 people out there. It's crazy. Huge.
It's got 2 patios. It's got my favorite thing is it's got the picture booth. Even though I should have.
Oh, the photo booth.
It's a rock star. It's a rock star place. Yeah. And when you walk into it, it doesn't even feel like a penthouse. Yeah. It feels like you're just in a huge space with a whole bunch of things to do, and it's huge, right?
Huge. And you could tell that it's VIP. Like it ain't no hotel room. It's you could tell like whoever had it was doing some stuff up in there.
Yeah,
a good way to put it. Yeah, you can tell when you go in there. You ain't all cell phones are off. I mean, it's beautiful, bro. It's beautiful. And shouts out to I saw a couple cats that was in there besides you. What's my man that just said something? Oh, Justin Wynn. I know he was up in there. He said greatest family on planet Earth. He was up in there. And it was a beautiful spot, man. But I'm glad y'all enjoyed it. We get it. I probably have stayed in that place like 10 times. I get it for when my kids come down, my mother-in-law's birthday, stuff like that. But I was so happy to be able to share that with you guys. It was dope.
And the thing I really liked about it, it's very conducive to talk to other people.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Man, I was able to talk to Apex. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Apex Crypto. Yeah. I was able to talk to Brooke. Brooke is dope. Yeah, everybody on the show know Brooke. Right. I was able to have a good time with Brooke. Your Mike O, me and Mike O.
That's the part that trips me out because Mike O is such a freaking. Now, when I say Mike O is a multi-millionaire in real life, and he's a multi-millionaire in crypto. But he's an extremely private dude. I'm talking about extremely private. And so Michael didn't even get on social media until I told him to get on social media because I was like, look, you're part of Chicago. You got to get this. But he was, in the very beginning, he wouldn't get on camera. He wouldn't do this. My very first event, he didn't come to. I mean, he had something going on. But so for him to sit there and stay there and talk, I was like, damn, okay, Mike.
Really?
That's dope, though. I appreciate him doing that.
Because me and him were talking to this one gentleman. I'm not going to put the whole conversation out there. Because I was listening.
I know you're talking about. Yeah, he told me.
I was like, that guy. I'm not going to say his name. That's my buddy.
You're talking about the business dude.
Yes.
That dude. That dude manages like with his company like $40 billion.
Yeah. I didn't want to put his business out there.
I don't give a damn about it. I don't give a damn about none of that.
Oh man, like that dude, man.
Because at the end of the day, you're not gonna call and bother him. Like I have a personal relationship with him. We talk all the time, and but he's a big deal. He's a big deal, and so people don't realize who was all in that room. There's some big dudes in that room.
So me and him were talking about our religion. Right? We're Christian. Right. And I was telling him, I'm like, bro, I'm not Moses. I'm Aaron. I carry a sword. His wife was looking at me. I'm like, yeah, I'm hey, I just cut it down from the hoof. You know, but he's a great guy, man. We had a great conversation about a lot of things, man.
Yeah, great dude, man. Great time, great dude. And like I said, and while you're talking about that, this year was phenomenal. Next year is going to be so much better because I know there's a lot of people that couldn't make it. A lot of people were extremely. Let's just, put the elephant out in the room here. A lot of people were frustrated because the price of crypto wasn't where they want. I mean, I look at it right now. I saw I get these little alerts. Bitcoin drops down to 62, XRP dropped down to 119. I mean, we might see $1 XRP. We might, and especially if Bitcoin doesn't hold 60 and it gets into the 50s. But
so I think the other reason why crypto is dropping is everybody's liquidating because they want to get into these IPOs that are coming out, the SpaceX IPO, and there's a couple other out there.
Yeah.
So and a lot of the bigger money is trying to liquidate now to get into that.
Yeah.
I would tell y'all, I was looking into some of this stuff. I'm just not. Other than some other stuff, I really don't mess with IPOs anymore. Because if I came in at the pre-stage, you got a hold period to sell.
Yeah.
And then while you're doing your hold period, other people are dumping.
Right.
And by the time you get out of the headlock, sometimes, not all the time.
That's a crazy game to play, Fuma. I'm gonna tell you right now. I tried playing that game when I first got in 9 years. That's a crazy, trading and trying to time and trying to move assets, bro. You know how much money I've missed trying to move assets from one thing to another. Dude, I'm good.
He said, "No, I'm
gonna tell you why. Because when you do things based off of emotions or what everybody else is doing, I swear you wind up buying back at a higher amount. It never works out. Never, unless you're just crazy ass lucky. And somebody said something about they missed the event because I'm gonna really reconsider that. Me and Fuma talked about that. Wednesday was a weird day to have it, and then we didn't put it out there far enough for people to get earlier tickets. So that we're gonna next year we'll let people know months in advance, like 6 months in advance or something.
So for the event day, I'm gonna tell you this is the way I gauged it for everybody. So I have to do in my profession, career life, I have to do a lot of risk analysis. And the way I looked at it is, okay, I've seen a Saturday event at a smaller venue that wasn't as good, and it packed over 100. It was supposed to pack. How can I say this? I'm not trying to give numbers because I overpacked it at the door. But anyway, so okay, I'm like, okay, that's a Saturday at a smaller venue that's not as good. But on a Wednesday at this venue, I could pack 180 in. Right. So if it's a Saturday, I know I'm gonna pack about 3 to 4. If it's a Saturday in Vegas, I'm gonna pack 3 or 4 because I'm gonna catch some people walking in and out of the casino. We're gonna make the magic happen. Right. So I think Wednesday was a pretty decent date because for a lot of us who went to your event, you were able to meet like Dr. K straight up, no security guard, no chaser.
Right.
John Deaton, no security.
Yeah.
Literally the John Deaton thing. You're gonna laugh at this. So I'm talking to him, and I think it was either Marvin or OG was standing next to me. And I was like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I was like, all right. So he trots off, and I look at him. I'm like, should I be letting John Deaton go to the bathroom by himself in Vegas? And everybody looked at me like,
we had a lot of big names, and we got a lot more big names coming. I was excited that Ripple contacted me, and shouts out to Dan Fisher, and so. We had a crap. Flair was there, Yellow was there,
Brown
was there, Jova Chain was there. Like there's a bunch of people that was there, but it's crazy, Fuma, that just in 2 years, not going into our third year, but just in those 2 years, bro, we got Ripple. And see, Ripple had sent all the stuff to the casino. So when we did our event, I had no idea all that merchandise was sitting in the casino. They didn't even tell me. So after the event, I'm like, so Ripple contacts me the next day, Dan Fisher, and he goes, Jay, did y'all use he goes, how was all the stuff? And I was like, I never got it. And so they came and picked it up for Brad's event, but I didn't. So they'll be more involved, and I'm excited they're looking at us. And then like Saul Gabardi, I think it's Gabardi over at Tectrum, and just so many Tangent wallets. So many people are like, yo, next year. So man, we're gonna have an incredible. And like I said, especially if that damn Clarity Act passes and we get a $10 XRP at least, bro, it's gonna be bananas. I promise you, because I'm one of those dudes. The more money we make, the more I'm about to do. I tell you, man, I'm trying to don't let it hit $100 XRP, because I tell you, I'm gonna be the first dude trying to give away a car 12 months straight. I've been telling people that forever.
Yeah. So that's the cool thing, right?
Yeah.
The incentive is, it's going to hit $100.
Oh, come on, bro.
So
if but when. Yeah.
It's not an if, it's when. So the question people got to ask themselves, hey, are you going to stick around and try to get you a car?
But I'm gonna do that. Yeah, the 12 vehicles. I'm gonna say 12 because it might be a car, it might be a slingshot, it might be a bike. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do, but it's gonna be something. It ain't gonna be no damn Bentleys, but it's gonna be nice. When I used to do, you've been around for a while, so I used to do a lot of crypto giveaway. I've gave away.
I want some crypto on your show.
Thousands and thousands of dollars. Yeah, we used to give so much stuff even before crypto, bro. When I used to be a speaker and I would do Facebook, I would give away smartwatches and stuff every week. So me and my wife have always been that way. But when it comes to a car, XRP is $100. I'm gonna stick to my word on that. I've told my wife that 1,000 times, because that's gonna be a huge blessing for us, which is then gonna be paid forward. But the biggest thing for that is I'm gonna make sure I handpick the people, because when I used to do giveaways, people would show up only for the giveaways, and then I would have people win Fuma that had nothing to do with my community, and that used to piss me off. Like, damn it, I just sent this dude, so many thousand, XRP or whatever it was, and so this time I'm gonna handpick based off of support for sure.
I want to give you a shout real quick. You've thrown me so many alley-oops, it's not even funny. And I'm gonna break down the stories because I haven't even told you about this. I was watching Anton Daniels, and he ended up going to these other people's show, and the people's show he went to, they were just always talking bad about him. But he got in their chat, and they were like, "Oh, it's Anton," so he ended up showing up, and their viewer count went crazy, right?
Right.
And I told my wife, I'm like, "Yo, this is crazy," and she's like, "What?" I go, "Anton just threw these dudes an alley-oop."
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, yeah, that's an alley-oop. I said, even though they disliked him, he showed up and they talked and had a good time.
Right.
You don't even know what you did the next day, bro. I never told you this. You went, and while you did a short, you were wearing a cryptotherapy shirt.
Yeah, for sure.
And you did this short, and you were advertising the flare and all this stuff.
Right.
And he was like, and Fuma BOYZ and cryptotherapy.
Yeah, for sure.
Bro, I lost my mind. I was like, I went to my wife. I'm like, yo.
Yeah.
She was like, what? I was like, remember how I was talking about how don't nobody throw alley-oops?
Yeah, for sure.
She was like, yeah. I go, look at this. And I'm showing her the phone, and she was like, what? I was like, yo. and then you did a show and threw me alley-oops on the show. I was like, yo. I was losing it.
It is my closet because we just moved, and I think I got that shirt at a previous event. I don't think it was this year's event that you guys gave me that shirt. Am I wrong?
Nah, man. Not everybody got a therapy shirt.
Yeah. So you gave it to me, and we were moving. That shirt popped up, and so when I was gonna do that event, I said, "Man, and I told you now, I'm about to go represent my boys today." And so yeah, that's what it was. I ran across the shirt.
Yeah. The funny part is, I got to work, and one of the guys who watches the crypto show was like, "I seen it."
That's tight.
I was like, tight. He was like, "Yeah, I seen it." I was like,
yeah. And I want to say this, man. Shouts out to Soul of Jeffy for that one. 68Jay is a real one, and that's something that me and Fuma talk about. Sometimes being a real one, Fuma, and I know it's a touchy subject, so I'm not going to talk too much about that. But being a real one doesn't always resonate with everybody in this space. And me and you've had so many conversations about people who smile in your face and hate behind your back and everything else. And the funny thing is, man, and me and you've had these I'm not going to mention anybody, but we've had this conversation where I've done nothing. The only thing I've ever done in this space is give and win. And people don't like when you give or you win and you talk about whatever it is. And I've gotten so much hate in this space from people.
I see
it. But here's the thing though, and this comes from so many different areas. And I just tell people like this, man, just prepare for it, bro. Like you don't got to just be you, be real, be authentic. But it comes with it, man. Because I don't say what people want to hear. I say what people need to hear. And I just keep it a buck, man. I always say this, man. To me, the greatest people in the world are the people who don't change based off of how many commas are in their crypto or in their wallet. Just stay real, bro. And people resonate with that. It's like I've been in crypto 9 years, And you ever realize when you get into crypto and you really don't know anything about the person that's behind the camera other than what they show you? You've never hung out with them. You never, like, I can name a couple dozen of you guys, including yourself, that's been in my house. I can name several people here like Crypto G Tells and others who stayed at my house. And so to me, it's really important because I don't want to be a camera dude I'm not a YouTube dude. I'm a damn ex-athlete, entrepreneur still, a dad, a father, a husband, a friend, a brother. And so I just don't like that phony shit, man. I really don't. I don't like anything phony. I don't like people that get on here like they worked at Chuck E. Cheese last year. Like I can see through it all. And I'm not trying to say I'm better than no one because I'm a kid that was doing a special ed on welfare, on food stamps, and just wanted a better way. But I think for me, being real is the most authentic thing. And that to me is worth more than any amount of money, is worth more than being monetized. And the fact that YouTube shut me down, I don't give a damn about none of that. And my wife knows I don't do this for the damn money. F the money, right? F to all that stuff. It's just about keeping it real and recognizing and attracting the real people. And that's why I like the size of my channel because, man, I keep real people. One of the things I'm going to get back to you. The bigger my channel got, there's a time I was getting thousands of views, bro. And the bigger my channel got, the more dumbass people I was dealing with. That's a fact. That's a fact. Right? We're so tight, bro. I'm batting like I'm talking about every now and then we might get somebody, but bro, we got almost every freaking body that comes in our channel are real good ass people, family. Right. And I keep it that way for me.
Like I said, I realized, man, I realized how great the space was a couple times, but the second time, well, I realized it every time. But we did your event, and we were rocking your event, and everybody who we knew was there.
Right.
And then when we took over, I'm not sure if we went this year. Did you go to the Sigma event this year?
I did, yeah. But we went for a second. Like I went in, walked around the bar, walked outside, hugged a couple of you guys, and walked out.
Well, we were all outside deep like that. I looked around. I was like, whoa. I was like, we look like a posse up in there. And then we were just meeting and grabbing new people while we were out there.
Yeah.
That's what I was like. This team is great.
Yeah.
Everybody here is great.
I just think I think where I'm at now, man, like is to have the event that we had and then the Sigma deal to just sit out there and stand on my feet for some more hours. I couldn't do it, bro. I just went out there to show everybody love, to let everybody know, it's my family, what's up, gave some hugs and some dap. And then we I told my wife what I did is I got a soda because I'm really funny about like, I don't drink anything. I won't even sip something if I'm driving. So, and I'm not a big drinker anyway, but I got a Pepsi and I said, honey, when I'm done with this Pepsi, we out. So that Pepsi lasted around the bar outside. When that Pepsi was gone, I said, we out.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah. Hey, see y'all tomorrow, man. By the way, shouts out to Nina Blossom and her husband, man, for doing those sandwiches, man. Wasn't that dope?
Yeah, man. Actually, I did an episode and I put like sandwiches on a tray on cryptotherapy and a drink because he make a mean drink and a mean sandwich. Those sandwiches was bananas, man.
Yeah, for sure.
And oh man, all right,
we got some good family. We got some good people, man. Good people. I see a lot of them in here.
Yeah, DCA Crypto, Big Bro. We see Chris out here. Marvin. I'm surprised Marvin hasn't come back yet.
Usually Marvin Davis,
usually something like this. I'll be doing an interview like this, and I hear that, boop, and they go Marvin in the background. I'll put him on with us.
Yeah. Well, you know what it is, Fuma. I've traveled the world and met people, and tens of thousands of people. And the thing that is different about the people that I've met here is that you can tell I'm gonna be friends with these people for the rest of my life, and that's what's dope.
Yeah,
real good people, real good family, and some people I've already developed relationships even tighter than my own family, and that's what's so dope about what I've experienced since being in crypto for the last 9 years.
Yeah, I've witnessed some stuff. I'm not gonna air it out, but
no, can't get right. A lot of can't get right.
Yeah. All right, let's do this. We're gonna do some Fuma picks. I'm gonna play a video for you because I realized I'm like, oh, he doesn't know what we do all the time.
I was gonna sing for you, Fuma, but it's all good. We'll just play the video. It's okay.
We want to hear it.
No, because I sound good. I can get a record deal on the shower, but now if water come up, I sound like Ezel from Friday. Ooh yeah, y'all pray for me. Let me stop. Go ahead, Fuma.
All right, so these are the Fuma picks. This is brand new. Like I was just going to do this anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And because I used to break down, I've got a couple other lists, but I used to break down like all the coins like you do. But this is like just the Fuma picks, right? That's it. So
I can see that.
Oh, we blow it up for you?
Oh no, I see it now. BNB, Solana. Yeah, it's just kind of blurry. Hyperliquid, Cardano.
I've got 4 screens. I run 4 screens, so
I got you. I see it.
So I could blow it up.
No, I can see it. I'm good. Keep going. I see it.
All right. So the Fuma, hey everybody. So this is brand new. Instead of me going through the entire lineup, I got some Fuma picks. And I said, and they may change, they may not. Y'all know how we do it here. So the first one is the Binance coin at 607. That's a house coin. What are your thoughts about it? You rocking with? You got the Binance coin from back in the day and held it?
I don't got one damn coin. I'm gonna tell you why. Because back in the day, back in my early days in crypto, 17, 18, we only bought Binance for fees, for gas fees.
I remember that.
So when you use Binance, if you use their Binance coin, you got half off of all your fees. So I used to have a bunch of it, but I only used it for that. So when it exploded, I was like, oh, I didn't expect. I was buying that stuff like $6, $7, maybe less than that, like $3, $4, something like that. It was cheap.
Yeah, so I said on your show, at one point, Binance used to let me use my American Express to buy crypto. And big bro, we ran up a bag on them.
No,
we weren't running up a bag. That was like my first Amex. So you got the green one for your business. The very first one is always the green Amex.
Right.
That's funny. I was running up. I was like, because I was sitting there and I was like, oh, they'll take American Express. Yeah. And I was like, buy $1,000. Wait till it go up. Let's say I made $50, $60, nothing big. Cash out, pay the Amex, get the points. And I ran that for a year. Then one day they were like, nah, no more Amex. So then I was using my Chase Visa and my Chase credit card. It was like, nah, we want real bank money. And I was like, that was the end of them days. Okay. XRP, we know you got a fat stack.
Yeah, that's one of my biggest holes. And by the way, man, I just saw, and I apologize, Fuma. I just saw one of the most amazing, sexy people I've ever seen in my life. My wife's in the chat. What's up, Jeanette?
Let's go.
Yeah. Okay. Let me stop. I'm gonna try to go on a date with that lady. Let me stop. We're flirting.
Yeah, you should take her out on a date.
Yeah, I'm gonna take her. I'm gonna see what. You know what I'm saying? Let me stop.
So I tell you, my wife, I'm surprised she put up with me and my antics, bro. I'm like anybody who tolerate me. She was behind me. Now I guess she was like, he running his mouth on his show, but she probably in the chat or doing something.
Let me say this, bro. None of this ish matters. None of this ish matters if you don't have a happy foundation. None of it does. I got friends who are multimillionaires, miserable, and a lot of y'all know people out there that are miserable with money. Money don't mean nothing, man. Family's everything. You can't take none of it with you. So at the end of the day, just make sure your foundation's strong, and that's definitely what we got. So that's why my biggest blessing is my significant other for sure.
Same here, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You just asked me. Oh, so yeah, XRP biggest holding. What else?
Okay, XRP dips below $1. You buying it? Because I'm buying it.
I was buying that mess so cheap, 15. What? No, I'm good. I got more than enough, bro. I'm good. Yeah.
With XRP, I know you use Caleb and Brown.
I use him some. Yeah, I use him some. I use them. And then obviously got cold wallets and stuff like that. But yeah.
Are you staking any of it? You messing with Larry?
I don't deal with any of that right now because waiting for regulatory, because it's just I don't want to be the and there's a lot of I know Jake Claver's got some stuff going on. Caleb Brown don't really do staking. Flair's got some stuff going on. I think Doppler, which has been making a big uptick in the space. But for me, I just want everything to be regulated. I want guarantees, and that's like even when I've had conversations with Jake Claver and others, I'm like, look, bro, is it a guarantee? Because I don't want to be coming out there with my deuce talking about like, where my crypto. Yeah, because where I'm from,
get you now.
Where I'm from, you get me for $5,000 and we got a problem. So we got a problem. Yeah, so I rather just wait, bro, because I don't want to play. There's and I'm actually not joking. I'm being serious, but there's so many people who lose crypto and make mistakes, and just we need clarity. And when that clarity hits, bro, and when they start putting out products and things out there that are guaranteed for people, but we're protected, like if you earn interest with a bank, you're that kind of stuff. Then definitely. I'm not trying to say it's the same as bank, but you know what I mean. Something that's not. I'm not gonna get scammed. That kind of thing. So,
I get you.
Yeah. So until then,
all right. Cool. Solana's at 69. I think Solana's a buy, even though I'm not a fan, but I like profit.
Well, I think for anybody who, Solana's a great example of buying the fear. Think about when Sam Bankman-Fried's whole ordeal went down and all that stuff happened with Solana. Solana went all the way down to $8.50.
I remember.
$8.50. And that was just back when that Sam Bankman-Fried thing happened. So that's a great example of buying the fear, bro. Buying the fear. Yeah.
So Solana's at 69. looks like it's dipping a little bit below. I tell you, so there's other picks for me to buy before I would buy Solana. Now that I'm looking at the whole market, but Solana, I got some Solana. I don't have a lot.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, all right. So we got Tron. I don't think you rock with Tron. I think I've heard you.
Hell no.
You scared of it?
Hell no, it ain't scared of it. It's just like Tron is a great example of when you got too much money to lose. And that's what it is, because if you go back, if you've been in crypto long enough, there were videos of Justin's son out with friends drinking, talking about TRX was a scam. You know, there's videos of that dude that were on X. I don't know if it's on YouTube, but it was on X. You could pull up back in the day. Yeah, and you know, he owns BTT, he owns the Sun coin, but that is, to me, and it's just my opinion, it is a great example of when you've made so much money. Like some of these guys, when the gray areas were in crypto and you could do anything you want and there was no kind of, you know, repercussions for what you did. That's how a lot of those guys, like Justice Son, those guys made all their hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars, is during that time. So now that everything's kind of, the clarity's coming in, they've been really good at paying the right people. Because you can't explain to me for any reason why Tron is number 8 and stays at number 8. No matter what the market does, it stays at number 8. I'm sorry.
And trades sideways.
Stop.
So the coin has been trading sideways.
I watched the damn video. I watched what he said. I'm good. I've been here for 9 years. I've seen what he said. I saw the video. I'm good. I'm good. God bless anybody else who got it, though. God bless you. Just like the Trump coin. God bless America. Not me, bro. I'm good.
You guys are wondering, 6.8Jay, Crypto for Life, is risk adverse. Risk adverse.
But, okay, so
nothing wrong. I think that's good.
Let me explain this to you. I've been around for 9 years. And in 9 years, there were coins in the top 100, Fuma, gone. There's coins in the top 50, gone. There's coins in the top 30 and 20, gone. Celsius, Luna, FTX. I can go on and on and on and on. There were projects that was just, everybody thought was just as big, Voyager. All of them, the coins that were just supposed to be the next, you know, thing, like Safe Moon, and you know, of course, that's a little bit more of a gamble. But at the time, you couldn't tell nobody that. You know, I had coins, man, that I got into, and those coins got into the hundreds of thousands because I just got in the right time, right? And they're gone. They are gone. And so, you know, I did a post today when going back and referring back to what Brad Garlinghouse and even Raw Powell said, that 95% of crypto won't make it long term. And so, I mean, because look, there's a time I was buying everything. I was buying, oh my God, and there's so many projects. But when I start seeing those projects that were in the top 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 gone, I start learning that I need to find the next. Because so we had the mainstream adoption, which a lot of people caught that. And it was, you know, we had, for 1 minute, we had monkey NFTs and all the stuff that was hot and all the things that were going on. And we were waiting for that mainstream adoption. Now, I remember I was exposed to Bitcoin at $3,500, right? So I watched every aspect of this industry, including the war against crypto by the SEC versus, you know, Elizabeth Warren versus Ripple XRP. I watched all that. The point I'm trying to make is that during that time, there was a lot of crap that people were, you know, able to pump, dump it. Yeah. And so I just realized at one point, I heard, I think it was Lewis Jackson or somebody, it was a while back. And I started looking at all the coins. I had well over 100 coins, bro. And I went from the last coin that I had to the first coin. And I started saying, is this last coin as good as the first? Is the next coin as good as the second? And I started consolidating until I got down to like 20 coins, bro. And I realized that the key to getting rich in this business, just like Da Vinci J 14, 15 years ago, get one Bitcoin for $1. And that was before mainstream adoption. So now let's get ready to hit. If you can get yourself positioned before utility adoption, we haven't seen that yet. The Clarity Act, all these institutions, the BIS, what's it called? SWIFT and all these things that, you know, do ISO 20022. If you can position yourself before that happens, and look, the thing that trips me out with people, and I say this kindly, bro, the greatest thing about crypto is anybody can do it. And the worst thing about crypto is anybody can do it. And sometimes I found myself, if anybody followed my channel, I found myself arguing with people and getting into it with people who I would never be in business with in my life. Like me and Mike go talk about, he said, Jay, why are you even effing with those people? I don't even mess with people like that. And I'm just keeping it a buck. So it's not that it's just I've worked too hard to put myself in the position I'm in. So what happens is you start realizing when people have these ignorant these mindsets and these comments and these questions about, is it XRP? Is it XLM? Bro, like, what are you talking about? You know, just connect the dots. Look what Ripple's doing. Everybody was running, hiding, running offshore, doing this, doing it. They were acquiring, hiring partnerships, meeting with the president a dozen times. They're moving to what's the new news today? They're moving to Washington, D.C. They got a new corporate office there to be close to all the regulators and stuff like that. So,
yep.
You know, they're in the big boys' room. They're the ones when they had the cryptos, the deal at the White House. Garland House was one of the very few people there. And so, you know, you just got to understand, bro, like what's getting ready to happen. Like you see me, I've been here for 9 years. I feel about crypto after 9 years the same way I feel about my wife after 16, 17 years. I'm excited. I'm excited because I know what I got. I know what I got. And that's all it's to it. Yeah.
When you said earlier today, Ripple was moving to DC.
Right.
There is a gentleman,
Facts.
I can't remember his name, and I'm going to have to call OG. When we were at the Sigma event, he was like, hey, Fuma, we do this thing in DC and we meet with the politicians.
Right.
It's happening in August. I'm going to get you the information because I want you to go X, Y, and Z. And I was like, all right, cool. Right. And then when you said that, I was like, the light bulb went off, like, boom.
Mm-hmm.
And then I asked OG. OG was like, yeah, of course, here's OG. I asked OG, you know that guy? Oh, yeah, that's a cool cat, X, Y, and Z. Yeah, he really do rock with the senators in D.C. Right. And I'm like, you know I want to do this stuff. Why didn't you tell me? He was like, I figured it would come up. Don't worry about it. You here now. We good.
Yeah, people keep talking about all this stuff, man, and all this and what's going to happen. This coin, but bro, look at who's in the rooms. Look at who's sitting there. Look at the fact that, like I said, even something as small as Trump don't make mistakes. Why did he list out of all those damn assets, all the people he's met with, make crypto to crypto, make America crypto capital, and the first thing he listed was XRP? Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! We're getting so many hints. Stop it! And to me, it behooves me. It frustrates me to even it's one thing for me to be the YouTube Six8Jay, but in my personal world, you know, I tell you about that. I mentor celebrities and stuff like that, like big high-end people off camera. And the conversations that I have with those big money people, bro, it's not even the same. They don't ask dumbass questions. They don't sit up there and doubt themselves. They're in the position they're in for a reason. So when I see people sitting there asking these ignorant ass questions and they don't even connect, one of my favorite games coming up as a kid was connecting dots. Remember that? You see all these dots and you start connecting them and you see a picture. Connect the goddamn dots.
Yeah, they there for you.
Stop waiting for other people to validate your future. I always tell people all the time, this is your goddamn story. Your story. Every year of your life is a chapter. Every month of your life is a verse. So stop it.
I think it's gotten to a point, and then we'll move on with these coins. But I'm gonna say this, and we'll move on.
Yeah,
I think it's gotten to a point where it's beyond validation. Like when we were in Vegas, they had XRP signage everywhere, right?
Yeah.
So the reason why I say that's important is when you go to Vegas, you're not dealing with the corner boys or whoever at these venues. It's a lot of regulation to do stuff in Vegas, as you know, because we had the conversation earlier.
Yeah,
they had XRP signs everywhere. So that means different hotels.
Are you talking about this year?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna tell you how gangster Ripple is.
I
think it was Mickle, or I don't know who it was. Mickle, maybe it was Abs. Somebody got across, and Abs, that's my dog. But someone took a video from the Bitcoin conference out the main big ass window. They had a big ass billboard shining right inside the Bitcoin conference. Ripple XRP or XRP. I said, boy, that's so boss. That's so boss.
Yeah. So the thing
I
was hitting on was like Ripple is so prevalent, it's going to happen where every hotel had it up on their signage like it was nothing.
Yeah.
And what made it odd too was all the people walking around like not even paying attention. Like if I go to your city and your city has something on it that I don't know, I'm going to look it up on the phone and buy it.
Right.
You know, so that's it. All right. So what about Hyperliquid? I don't own any of it, but I see.
And I'm not gonna sit here and act like it's bad because look, there's a lot of cryptos that I think have phenomenal potential. I don't talk about as much. Like there's so many up there like SHX and Zebek, and there's a lot of coins that people want me to talk about. And there's a part of my journey, since I've had been in crypto 9 years, but I have my YouTube channels for 3.5 years. I used to talk. You probably remember there was a time I would do a coin a day, a coin a week. Yeah, I would cover light, not deep dive, but I do light coverages on coins, and then I just stopped, bro. Like it's not that I don't have these coins or some of these coins personally, but again, I'm 20 strong. And I just don't want to talk about things that where my heart's not at. Right now, my heart's utility, and that's kind of where I'm at. And, you know, there's enough people talking about everything else. Go watch them. I'm good.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna stick to the utility then. If we just gonna keep it funky then. How you feel about? I got Stellar. I'm a Stellar dude. I got it. I got it.
XLM is another one, bro.
Yeah.
I've been running with XLM Stellar for a long time, bro. For a long time. And here's what I gotta say about certain coins: XLM, XRP, XDC, ADA, Algo, HBAR. Dude, they paid their effing dues, Fuma. They were building and were positioned when it wasn't even their time. They were ahead of the game. So when you see these new companies come out and people are like, what about this? And what about that? And what about, you know, and I see now, you know, people, what about this? And what about, you know, Zebeka? Like, it's not that these coins aren't going to win, but they can't get into the rooms that these coins are in right now. Like you know, everything takes time. And I remember Jake Claver saying this. He goes, you can't buy your way into the rooms at XRP and XLM and some of these assets, HBAR. You can't buy your way into those rooms. Not making it so you can sit up there and say, I got a partnership with this company. I got a partnership with Ripple. You can partnership yourself to death, but you are not going to be a new asset that hasn't been around for what, 10 years, 8 years, and think you're going to be the ones that the BIS and stop it, bro. Stop it.
So I tell you, let me see if I have it on the list. Yeah. Where XTC? Where did I put? I forgot to put it on.
Teachers on. That's all I got to say.
Is one of my favorites.
Algo's another one, bro. Yeah, Algo big. IOTA, HBAR.
The reason why I called out Algo is because I had looked up the CEO.
Yep.
And man, I saw her background. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Let me do something real quick.
Damn, boy, Bitcoin tripping right now, isn't it? I keep getting alerts. It'll drop below 61, 62, something like that. Bitcoin gonna have a whole lot of people.
Hey, let the body.
It's gonna have a lot of people constipated.
Let the body. I'm gonna play something for you, man. Let me see what I can find.
Yeah.
You don't like
I see a DCA Crypto Dave. I'm sorry, DJ Jazzy XRP is below 62. Yeah, 61.4. It's probably gonna go to the 50 somethings. I bet. Maybe by the next couple of days.
All right, I'm gonna play Romeo. I'm gonna do this all out of order.
Okay.
But I'm gonna play Romeo's song for you.
Yeah.
I think you're going to like it.
I see a lot of people in here. Chicken 415. What's up? Romeo the King. Silver Days, Nerdy. You got a lot of people up in here, man.
Oh yeah, man. We rock.
Frozen
when I say we rock. We rock. I'm gonna play this for you.
Let's do it.
I heard so you can see some of Romeo's.
I've heard as low as 45K Bitcoin. It could go to 45K. Shoot, it go to 45K. There's gonna be a lot of sick people out there. What's up, Jay? What's up, Nerdy? Yeah, a lot of people. I'm telling you, man. People say what they want. I bet if Bitcoin goes to 50,000, Fuma, it's gonna be Pepto Bismol gonna sell out. Pepto Bismol gonna sell. Hey, it's gonna be like Y2K when everybody's running to get water. Everybody be getting some what's that called? Pepto Bismol, whatever the other milk of magnesia.
Yeah, milk of magnesia. Yeah, that's why I know you've been living in the South. You know about milk of magnesia.
Bro, 50,000. You're gonna have a whole lot of bubble guts in the crypto industry for sure.
Hey, that's the investment is to go buy in a company that owes milk of magnesia. You know,
that's funny. That's funny as hell.
All right, we're gonna play this for you, man. Here we go.
Let's go.
Everybody, this is Romeo the Kings. Oh, this is Romeo Blast Off. Yeah, this is Blast Off.
He in the house, by the way. He in the house.
This is Tails. This is Tails and Romeo. I believe this is
what? They got one together? Okay.
Oh, yeah, this is gonna be dope. Watch this.
Hey, 2018 parking lot, I made it clear. Gotta stack the cryptos every time I see it good. Bags getting packed like I'm on a road trip. That ain't get the jet, we boarded the spaceship. Pulled up clean, new numbers on the screen. You talk about a dream, I was gunning with the team. Watching coins split till it's split, but a switch. Lunch money pocket, got my bags getting big. Bags to riches, no ceiling, we counting digits, making the whole witness. I'm hoping that you don't miss it. Stack it up fast, make it last. When that charge crash, get a bag, don't lag. Gotta make that cash last. Gotta watch it rise, keep your eye on the prize. Haters in disguise, wanna see your demise. Used to watch my money stretch, now I watch my money flex. Buying in on every check, all in the tech. Every star I earned turned into gold. What I lost back then, I made it tenfold. This whole, you don't really own the crypto till it's cold. You ain't lost until it's sold. Hey.
That's way too fast. Stack your bags, ladies and gents, cause we out of here. Hands up, charge, lift off. We gone from this room. Just wait till we blast off. Just wait till we blast off.
I know. Since 2018, been in crypto. Ever since then, I've been making dough. Yeah, I got it for the low. Regulation going slow. 100 plus when we run it up. They gon' call it luck. Bubble then bust. Now what's up? We just leveled up. Got my bags packed heavy and I'm locked in. Every tiny little dip, you know I'm buying in. Got my finger on the trigger and I'm dialed in. Bells trading and playing games. Out in the deep end. I just had the DCA while they pretend I'm a win, getting more games in the back. They wanna take the safe route. I pull the safe out. Loaded up for the breakout. I put it shake out. From the bottom to the top floor, I got a lot more. Cold wallet in my sock drawer. Ain't no back door. Don't be stuck in the past. It'll happen real fast. Get you a bag. Stop holding cash. It's trash. XRP drops got me making the splash. Waiting for the bash, foot on the gas. Don't hold too long where your games are gone. Get hands on before the black's long. Stop the head strong. Upper echelon. Gotta stack them all until the last long.
Stack your bags, ladies and gents, cause we out of here. Hands up, charge, lift off. We gone from this room. Just wait till we blast off. Just wait till we blast off. Blockchain live, Priceline snap, coins on the floor, whole check clap. We at the edge of the cap tonight. One more blink and we moon inside. Gold on the ledger, gains in the air. Every head turn when we ape in there. Say that tick, then the beat goes live. Countdown now, let the profits fly. Last dip hits, but we don't sway. We got a whole new high to chase. Lights go low, in the trust attack. Stack your bags, baby, we don't look back.
Oh my God.
No.
Hey, first of all, that was fire. That was ridiculous. And I give that 2 thumbs up. But somebody got to tell me, man, I hate to be that dude, but I'm a ball player. Who's winning the damn game right now? Somebody says the Spurs is kicking the Knicks' butt. Is that for real?
It says San Diego Spurs is all over New York.
Sheesh. I'm a balling dude, man. So yeah.
That's why I was like, when you said you was coming on tonight, I'm like,
yeah, bro.
the game is on tonight here. New York Blue. Like, what's
finals? But I didn't realize that till I said I was coming on. But I was like, you know what? That's not a good enough excuse not to come hang out with my boys. So.
Hey, I was like, hey, if you would have said, hey, man, the game on tonight, I would have been like, hey,
yeah,
I understand.
No, it's all good, bro. Family over everything, for real.
Yeah, I was like, so that's a piece of what we do here. We play all the music of the people who are in the chat.
Right. That's right.
We play it, and then we play some other stuff, and I'll play something a little later, and so forth. Okay. But that's how we get to. Oh, so everybody, I just want you guys to know that the featured content creator tonight is Kita of Living Best Life 9. Yeah, so let me show this real quick. And the reason why I try to give other content creators shout outs too, man.
That's right. I do it all the time too, for real.
So literally, let me do this. And so you guys, I've known Kita for a couple years. Let me get her stuff.
That's my sister. Shouts out, Justin. Appreciate you, bro. Shouts out, DJ.
So you can follow Kita on X. It's Kita 1211 at Living Best Life. You guys, if you can catch her, she's on Dip a Toe. She's on other stuff. She is dope. She's got a line of beard products. I don't have a beard, but I know some of y'all out there. Maybe she'll come out with some mustache.
My wife uses her. Well, I know she's got her stuff before. So
really,
like a couple years ago, something like a year or so ago.
So I'm gonna drop this. Let me see if I can get it. So this is her website. It's Kita Brew. No, I'm not making a profit. I'm introducing you guys to somebody I know personally who is great, knows crypto and knows business. So I'm gonna drop these links in the chat for you guys. So she got stuff for women. Yeah. She got weird stuff for the dudes. What's that big jacked up dude? He's like a big muscle guy. He's talking crypto all the time. I can't remember his name.
You know, my man, Coach JV.
Yeah, I think so. Is he up?
Yeah, Coach JV. Yeah, that's my man. Coach JV. Yeah.
He was using some of her beard products.
Yeah. Coach JV. Yeah.
Dude, I was like,
yeah.
So this stuff is legit, y'all. I'm just letting you know. Like, so I'm gonna drop the link in the chat for y'all. But this is Kita's brew, and she's in crypto. She's got some projects she works on. y'all, I would tell you need to check her out. If I were y'all, the least you could do is jump in on X, follow her on X, and see what she got going on. Because I'm telling you, she's one of the people that I rock with, and she's got stuff. She was at 6.8Jay's event too.
Yeah. You know, Keita used to be on my. We used to do ladies' night, and I ran that for a while. Ladies' night. It was Keita, Optimistic Prime, World Be Free, Brooke, Maya from Fruition Productions. Yeah, we did that. We ran that for a while, ladies' night, and then now I think they do Digital Ladies of Crypto. But yeah, Keita's a real one for sure.
Yeah, man, she real, y'all. Y'all, you know, everybody in the chat, you know. So me and Marvin have this conversation, and me and Marvin talk. I was like, Marvin, I got to be real because at the end of the day, these people gonna see me in the street. And people, if y'all know me, how I am on here is how I'm in real life.
For real, that's for sure.
When I say you gonna see me, you gonna see me. You know, we cool. Right. You know, I'm gonna have a beer. I'm gonna go smoke a cigar in the corner. We gonna have a good time. We gonna chop it up. But I'm gonna handle my business if I'm doing business.
Right.
So I tell people, I got to be honest. I got to vet people. I got to do all this because we'll see me.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. She definitely takes a lot of pride in her products for sure.
Oh man. All right. So
for sure.
All right, let's take a look. I'm gonna play one more jam for you. You don't like country music, do you?
Come on, boy. What? I listen to everything, son.
Listen to country?
Come on, bro. I listen to everything.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you, man. So I like country music, man.
Yeah, I listen to everything, for real.
So here go ahead.
No, I like anything that makes sense and got a story behind it, for real.
So one of the things I was telling you is I was looking for different genres of music. Mm-hmm. And one of the things I found was different artists who was doing country music, but with crypto. So let me find a country crypto song.
Really? I don't think I've ever heard of a country crypto song.
Man, it gets wild. Man, I've got all kind of music I found that we play on this show.
Let's try this
one. This is one. It's a lot of it's around Bitcoin, which is I understand because a lot of people started off. Here we go.
I was raised where the fields meet the wire. Hand-me-down boots and a heart full of fire. Saw good men lose it all when the banks closed the door. Swore I'd find a better way, not begging no more. Now it's dirt roads and Bitcoin dreams. Freedom's riding high on a lightning beam. No boss man, no dollar scheme. Just my worn out jeans and Bitcoin dreams. Stacking sats by the county line. Building something they can't undermine. It's dirt roads and Bitcoin dreams. And it's all I'll ever need. My old man worked till his back gave out. Trust and promises he should have doubted. But I got a wallet they can't freeze or fight. Holding hope in every block tonight. Dirt roads and Bitcoin dreams. Freedom's riding high on a lightning beam. No boss man, no dollar scheme. Just my worn out jeans and Bitcoin dreams. Stacking sats by the county line. Building something they can't undermine. It's dirt roads and Bitcoin dreams. And it's all I'll ever need. My old man worked till his back gave out. Trusting promises he should have doubted. But I got a wallet they can't freeze or fight. Holding hope in every block tonight. Dirt roads and Bitcoin dreams. Freedom's riding high on a lightning beam. No boss man, no dollar scheme. Just my worn out jeans and Bitcoin dreams. Stacking sats by the county line. Building something they can't undermine. It's dirt roads and Bitcoin dreams. And it's all I'll ever need. And Bitcoin dreams. Bitcoin dreams.
Okay, everybody, that's another one for Bitcoin Records and
Right.
Dirt Roads and
I like
Bitcoin
that.
Dreams.
Yeah, I love stuff like that, man. It's got a story. That's dope.
Hey, man, let me tell you, it's crazy. We even got EDM music. Like, I never really got into that. So we got EDM, we got other crypto rap, like people from Lemmy. So we got it all here. So we, like I said, we got news, we pop up and we just rock out with this, man. This is just how we do.
I like it. I like it.
It's just how we do. Let's see what else here. So I was going to show everybody this. So when I do news, I'm very simple with it, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do stuff like this. I'll literally find an article and I'll say, hey guys, this is what a pundit says. We all knew this. We all knew this, but this is the Times tabloid. Let's see. And it's a pundit saying, buy XRP before Apple makes this announcement. Now you read the article, it's kind of trash.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
Yeah.
But this is people talking about stuff like, hey, you guys need to buy this because if Apple does something with them or when they build it into their ecosystem, it's going to fly.
Yeah.
And I personally think people make these articles not only to draw attention to them, but they've read XRP.
Well,
read about XRP and they read about other entities and they're like, if these two start talking and start doing something.
So here's what I do, Fuma. One is I don't know if anyone, and I'm not gonna say I don't know if anyone, I'm just coming from my perspective, does more due diligence than I do. And I'm sure there's people that do, but I love doing my due diligence. The other part, not just about what I'm investing in, but as far as people that are in this scene and the sources. A lot of these articles are full of shit, straight up. Mm-hmm. They're just people shilling their own narrative, and there's no merit to a lot of them. And so one of the things that I've learned to do in this space, and it took me a while to get there, is to weed through and block out and be able to recognize a lot of these dumbass posts. So I'm not, some of these posts are just stupid, bro.
Yeah, but here's the thing. This is why,
and a lot of them don't have any merit.
So the thing about it is the reason why I like to post this stuff is to say, hey, if you're thinking about XRP, there's a lot of people thinking about it, they're trying to write about it, they're trying to get into it. And maybe they're trying to piece something together, and it may or may not be something to it. I don't know.
Right.
That's why I don't go too deep about some of this stuff. It's like, whatever. But it's just a fact now that we're gone from a time, Six, of it's all scammy. You're a scam. No one knows it. Now people are trying to people will try to tie like XRP or utility coins with Fortune trillion dollar companies. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, oh, how the tide has changed.
Yeah, for sure. I think for me, I've never bought off news. I always buy off facts. So I buy off of facts. I buy off of things that Ripple saying, things that you can connect the dots, acquisitions, partnerships. I buy off of those things. And then I position myself. Now, I get excited about news. I'm not going to sit here and lie about that. Like when DTCC came out about XM, I was like, oh, hell yeah, right? But I don't buy because of that. There's a difference. Yeah.
So me, I tell people when I read the white paper and I had to put my cybersecurity IT infrastructure hat on and say, like, I'll tell you, Six. I literally when I read the white paper the first time, I'm sitting there like, this is reading like I wouldn't say classified, like a sensitive document, like a document that the company, we call it's CUI, confidential CUI information. And it read CUI-ish, and I'm like, they let this out? Legal? Like my background, there's certain things I worked on and I can't talk about.
Right.
And I sure as heck am not putting a white paper out.
Yeah, exactly.
So again, like I said, between Ripple and blockchain, but the thing about this whole blockchain space is how it changes everything, man. It changes how we're going to do business. And and how they integrated QR codes with it, right? And everything is just like, wow. That goes to the part where everything will have a QR code. You know, on a let's talk front end user friendly user stuff, and then QR code scan, go in there, you can scan, purchase it. You know, then they could tie this what you scan for as QR codes or NFTs and build you coupons to that and send in your wallet, right?
Right.
So it's whoever, and I think Ripple and I think XLM, and there's a lot of people tied to it. As we move down the road in the future, when you buy products, you'll probably have. They may give you the NFTs on the front end, or they may have the data on the back end.
Right.
But they know exactly what to pitch to you for sales and stuff, and what to give you discounts on if they want to go that route.
Did you buy a lot of NFTs when it was hot and cracking, like some years ago?
So I didn't buy Ethereum. I bought a lot of XRP NFTs. So I got into it, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it to make money.
No, I'm talking about before XRP NFTs.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me.
XRP NFTs were only last couple of years ago.
Yeah. What I did was I bought blockchain, crypto domain names.
Yeah.
NFTs. I went at that game early because of the next gen. Like, so on Unstoppable Domains, I bought them on there. I bought a ton of them, and I went after major corporate entities because I was like, I know the IT departments. I know them. They're not fast. So I'm going to front run them, and if it take off, guess what? Some of these huge companies gonna have to see Fuma. And if it don't, I'm good. I own the name and I can use it for relay.
I bought hundreds of NFTs. Yeah. And I was one of those dumbass dudes that bought $5,000 property in Sandbox.
Oh man.
$6,000 properties in Mana. I was when Snoop Dogg, I'm talking about back when COVID happened, they were doing concerts in the metaverse. I was trying to get my property next to Snoop Dogg's property. I was doing stupid stuff like that because at the time, remember, we were having bull runs where the money was just coming in like crazy. So a lot of us got caught up by it. That's what I'm saying. When I talk about stuff, it's not I'm talking about it from a perspective of just my opinion. I'm talking about it because I did a lot of that dumbass stuff.
You know what I did during COVID? I'm not gonna lie to you. I was buying gold. I was buying gold and weapons.
Okay. Well, the weapon part I did buy. I got. That's one of the benefits of Vegas is. Shouts out to John Singh. Abs, thank you, Abs, for coming in supporting, baby. That's my dog right there. What? Abs in the house. Good morning, good evening, crypto. I appreciate you, brother.
How you doing, brother?
Thank you for being here, Abs. Hanging out with my man Fuma. Thank you for coming in and supporting. But no, when I got into, I think it was the 21, whatever the hell that bull run was. It was my second bull run because this is going to be my third one that I'm going on now when we get there, right? Or the next cycle, whatever.
Yeah.
But I've gone through two, and one of them, the money was coming in so crazy that one of my boys got me into guns. We were buying guns every week. So Tails came to my house. He knows what's up. But yeah, I probably got 50, 60 guns or something like that. Yeah,
man, I'm in the 30s. Congratulations.
Yeah. And I got stuff I got some handguns that are custom, signature. I got assault. I got everything, bro. Everything.
You know, it's funny. I used to be the guy that said, I can't see how people would lose track of how many guns they are until I became that guy. I have to go do counts.
And it's not that I'm some like Clint Eastwood. It was just something, it was back during the time that Robert Kiyosaki was saying buy the 5Gs, and it was gold, it was grub, which is food, it was ground, which is real estate, it was guns, and and I think it has something to do with like get more crypto or get more Bitcoin or some crap. I think he was saying get more Bitcoin. So that was his 5Gs. And my boy John Singh took it to heart. That's all he did was he bought those 5 things. A lot of his real estate portfolio exploded. John is the guy who helped me with this year's event, who was a part of it. Big. That dude's got more in guns and gold and ground and real estate than most people got in crypto. That was his big thing. He followed Robert Kiyosaki to the T. Yeah. And so he got me the guns.
Yeah, John's a good guy, like I said.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's see what else, man. I got so much stuff we can ask you.
I'll tell you this right now. If the crypto market goes down too long and I need to make some money, I thought about going and trying out being like a midget stripper or something.
You know what? You know, they have to cut 3 of you up. You'd have to just take about 3.
No, I was gonna just do it on my knees. I was gonna do it on my knees at like an old folks home or something. Let me stop. Good Lord, it's a coffee. Y'all pray for me. My wife got me a coffee. She's my best friend, but she also my deal. Y'all pray for me. Let's move on.
Like I don't know if you ever watch that show, Landman. This is Landman. Yeah, they do a lot of funny stuff like that. If you ever watch that show, it's hilarious. Oh my goodness. All right, so let me ask you this question because I got questions. Let me just pull them up.
He said tall ass stripper. I'll have to stand on my knees for real. Go ahead. What'd you say?
Just give me 2 seconds. You know, they take back in on this. Okay.
Edwin Forlowski's in the house. What's up, bro? Good to see you, Angus Crim. Crypto Mountain Man. Shouts out. Appreciate y'all, brothers.
Okay, I'm gonna just post it just like this. So what are your top 5 coins? Like, what are the top 5 you like?
For me? Well, look, if I'm gonna say the top 5, I'm gonna stick to utility, which is XRP number 1, straight up. And even though I have BTC, XRP, XLM, Algo, HBAR, and XDC.
Okay, yeah, you went with the standard. That's pretty much my standard. So
yeah,
that's dope. Okay,
people. I think what happens is people invest based off affordability, rather than based off of utility or what makes sense or what's going to be the next big thing. So a lot of times, what people do is, you know, I used to teach this on my channel, which is the 70, 20, $10 cost average in, 25, $50 cost average out, and how to find and how to allocate your finances accordingly, the 70, 20, 10 rule, which is I had to figure out by mistake, right? By making a lot of mistakes. And when I figured these things out is when it took me to another level financially in crypto. But a lot of times people, they go for these assets that sound good, and companies have become really good. And you know, marketing. At least back in they've been really good because they know by saying partnerships and connected to, and people don't realize, if you've been around this space long enough, people pay to have these partners. They pay companies. They'll go to Ripple and pay to be a partner. They'll go to some, and I'm not saying Ripple, but they'll go to some of these companies and pay to have a connection with them, or to at least be able to say that. And so people, they try to slide into where there's a bunch of zeros, there was this and that, because they really want that Bitcoin at 4 cents story, or that XRP at 50 cents. I still think that's cheap, but at 10 cents story, whatever it is. And so I just think for me, I just keep the main thing. And you can get, that's what people don't realize. If any of the stuff is true, and with XRP and the potential of going to, and especially Jake is not a dummy. I don't care what everybody thinks. Jake Claver is not stupid. Jimmy Valley is not stupid. Some of these guys with these crazy predictions by 2030. And I always tell people like this: if they're just 10% right, I'm not talking about 30,000 that they're talking about. I'm not talking about 10,000, but I know even Phil and Don Guac said 1,000 conservatively by 2030. Well, what if they're all just 10% right? $100? What does that do for your life?
Good.
So for me, I would rather, because you can go in and take, I meet people to this day, Fuma, that I meet through friends and people that I'm into, and they be like, oh yeah, I got it, and people, people refer. Oh, am I okay? It looks like my thing went kind of okay. People get referred to me, right? Or they'll get on calls with other people with me to meet me, right? And I my wife can tell you guys, my wife's in this chat. If I'm lying, I'm dying. And it would shock you, some of these people, big time multimillionaires and stuff, because they just don't know what they don't know. And they'll get on, they'll want to know about crypto, my background, everything else, and they're being referred by people who know me. And when you talk to these people, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I just put like 20,000 in Bitcoin. I just put 50,000 in Bitcoin." I'm just like, "You got a fraction, bro. What are you doing?" Like that time, and I try not to talk people out of anything, but I do tell people, bro, like, what do you do? Especially when they ask me my opinion, I'm like, bro, that's ridiculous. Why would you go out there and buy a fraction of something when you can have a bag of something that's going to change the world?
Okay, all right. So there's a couple questions I'm gonna have to ask. Okay. So if someone said, "Hey Jay, what is the future of crypto?" And this can mean anything. What do you think the future of crypto is?
What do you mean the future? Is my internet acting up? Because I see everything right now. All my stuff is bumping. Am I live?
Yeah, you're still live. I'm monitoring us on X.
What the hell's going on there?
We're live on X and Instagram at the same time right now.
Yeah. So my quick answer, without getting too much into it, because I'm not a financial advisor, is the future of crypto for me is, God dang, what is going on, bro? Are you sure I'm live?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
That's
literally
crazy.
watching the chat.
So for me, the future of crypto, bro, for me is things that are going to change and make things easier as far as how we do business and how we move money in the world. That to me, like everything else, bro, is just, you know, like a lot of times when I look at investments and I look at people that come to this space, my whole thing is what is it not what 6.8Jay saying. Screw me. Not what Fuma's saying, not what, you know, anybody. What is the big money saying? And abs and some of these guys are really good at what is Brad Garlinghouse saying? What is these senators saying? What are these guys saying? And I know some of these guys are still thinking Bitcoin and stuff like that, but you know, you just got to look at, we're at a time right now, man, where I couldn't be like, even when I look at the price right now, Fuma, I couldn't be more excited. Yeah, everything is buffering for me, bro. But I couldn't be more excited. You know what it is? I forgot to hardwire myself into the wall. I got to like run a wire when I want to go live. That's what it is. That's what it is.
I wasn't gonna say it because we talked about it.
That's what it is. No, but I do. Like I what it is that they it was impossible because of the way this house is built for me to have them come drill into the wall because of the upstairs and how everything's set up. So I have to run a wire out to one of the ports when I want to go live to make sure I don't drop my stream. And so that's what
I got some technology I was speaking to people on your team about, and I'll talk about it.
Okay. So to go back to what I was saying, like even though the market's down, everything to me is just why. Like WHY. Why did the SEC go after Ripple? Why was XRP in the Epstein files? Why do they not want to sign the Clarity Act? Like why, why is all this stuff? So when you can answer why, and I mean really understand why, you'll understand, bro. There's only one way this is going, and the way that this is going, there's so many. Think about this. And I think Abs talked about this. The last time, the last run that we had in October, Bitcoin shot up 126. XRP went to 3-something. Why didn't all the other assets go up? Why? Right? Why? When you can answer that, then you got it. Why? Because it's easy. The things that move were majority utility, not BS, not speculation, not your dog, stick 'em skunk G-string cord. No, straight up. What went up? And so that's kind of a cheat sheet for what's getting ready to happen, bro.
So what I look at is two things.
Yeah.
Government security frameworks or any type of framework, whether it be an ISO or a NIST framework. If I look at stuff like that, because if you come up with a NIST framework for cryptocurrency or blockchain technology, or an ISO, well, we've seen an ISO for the application side. Once you come up with that stuff and it's an international standard and certain applications apply, and those applications are to the blockchain, that means there's a government standard. That means there's use case. So I tell people, I'm like, I may love dogwood hat with a cane, but my money is telling me to follow this government regulations, right?
Thanks, bro.
Or if the government says, "Hey, we're the DTCC or SEC, and these are digital commodities," it doesn't matter what Fuma thinks. It matters what the government just published in a document. Everybody's hard till the Fed show up. Just remember that.
Yeah, crypto to me is like when you walk into, a lot of times people get into crypto and they walk into crypto like when you go into a buffet hungry. You see so much stuff that you can get. And you start buying and you start eating up everything and you get sick. You be tore up for a couple of days. And I just learned when I go up, man, go right to the thing that I know I can handle. Keep the main thing. And that's kind of how I look at crypto, man.
Well, you're in Vegas, you can't eat at all those buffets there. You got to eliminate some of them because you're gonna get sick.
I've never eaten so good in my life, bro. That's one thing about Vegas is it's a place that just I could probably be here for the next 10 years and not eat at every place in Vegas. It's crazy, bro. And I'm talking about award-winning. Some of these places we go to are award-winning. They're freaking amazing, bro. And, I've gained weight since I've been here, for real.
Man, I'll tell you this funny one. So we were there. While we were there, we ended up going to like this all-you-can-eat Korean barbecue. I told everybody, I said, they gonna kick us out, bro.
Nah, you crazy.
They're like, why they gonna kick us out? I'm like,
you been here too long. You go. You been long.
I said, bro.
Too long. Man, I've seen that happen too. I've seen places escort people. Like, I ain't gonna say that, but some people.
It was like, it was a young guy came over. It was like 6 of us. He's like, I'm sorry. You have the 90 minutes.
Hey, bro.
I was like, yeah, you want to force a 90-minute on me? Everybody just looked at me like, how'd you know? I'm like, bro, the way I order at these places, they gonna kick me out. They're like, he's eating the best of the best,
bro. Bro, but yeah, the food is fire out here for sure. There's certain things that I've learned, like the thing that they can't touch that we have in Cali is the teppanyaki, because in Fresno it's a very Asian, like Vietnamese Asian type city. And so their teppanyaki, like I've been all over the world, and I can't find anybody's teppanyaki like Fresno. It is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Yeah, it is ridiculous.
Maybe the OC, Orange County. Maybe Orange County.
I don't know. I've never been out there, but I know, like when I go to other countries, I always try to pull up on a teppanyaki spot and it's trash.
Well, it's other countries have different waters. We will talk offline. But yeah, you're right. All right. What crypto hidden gem aren't we talking about?
What crypto hidden gem are we? Somebody posted that.
No, that's me.
Dude, there's a lot of.
God,
70-20-10 is if you had, let's say, $10,000, I'm putting 70% of my money in the guaranteed next big thing, which is, to me, I just named them the XLMs, XRP, whatever, and then I'm putting 20% of my money in things that have the potential to boom, right? Like your V chain, your maybe your Zebek, your SHX things, and then I'm putting my other 10%, which is what, $100 of that, $1,000 of that $10,000. Maybe I'll gamble in 10% that have the potential to look like they could be a 20% or maybe one day even a 70. And that's how I looked at when I got into Shiba. I put $1,000 in the Shiba early because I watched what happened to Doge. And my wife is on here. She could tell you my Shiba got up to $880,000 off $1,000. So
you got in before.
I got in early. So that's what I'm saying. Like for me, it was just one of those things that is okay. This for 10%, let me put $1,000, that kind of thing. So that's how I invest, 70-20-10. And because I realized the 10%ers, I could lose all that money. 20%ers, I have a better chance than 70%. Dude, I'm locked in. It ain't going no damn where. I'm good.
So we always put this question on there because one of Marvin Davis is saying.
Marvin!
So we always say, can Marvin hold some?
Yeah. Can you put something on it? Can you put something on it? That's funny as hell.
All right. So the other thing is, what advice would you give to the first-time crypto holders? What's the advice? And I know you said it 1,000 times. It's just you said it 1,000 times. But what would you give to a first-time crypto holder?
So here's my advice, and I said it 1,000 times on my show. 5 steps to success in crypto. Number 1 is have a strategic plan. If you don't plan, what does it say? If you don't plan, you plan to fail or something like that. So, strategic plan. And I use the word strategic because remember, people that got on a Titanic had a plan. Right. So, and I say it because, you see Celsius gone, Luna gone, Lunk, what's it called? FTX gone or whatever, Voyager gone or whatever. So you got to have a strategic plan, a plan that's solid, but that could be a little altered if you need to. Then the second thing is do your own research. Stop listening to everybody else. Somebody gets in here. If you get enough people to show something, you'll think it's real, or you'll think, you'll move more towards their narrative than your own. And you have to remember, no one gives a damn more about you than you. No one gives a damn about your family more than you. So do your own research. The third thing for me that used to get me, Fuma, man, and I say this, and I made this up because, and I'm sure other people said it, but this little thing that I'm talking about is because I made mistakes early on. So again, strategic plan, do your own research. And the third thing is control your emotions. Emotions is the number 1 killer in investing in crypto, stocks, or anything else. Emotions. Okay. Number 4 is take profit, brother.
Ooh.
I know a lot of people watch. A lot of people
keep going.
A lot of people get on my thing, or I might post up, I'm buying this. I probably don't spend $250,000 on cards in the last 6 months, and that's okay, right? Because I've been able to pull profit and get in this thing early, but I do that because I want, look, I'm at an age where I want to enjoy myself. I'm not going to wait another 10 years. And not only that, but it's done enough for me where I'm kind of living my dream right now. And I'm just looking for a bigger version of that dream. But take profit, bro.
Hold on.
I've been in this space long enough.
He got on that one. Hold on, I got to cut you off, dog.
Whatever.
He said a bigger version of it is right now. He's already big, y'all.
No. I get that, but you like I always talk about that. I always talk about, and I say this because haters will always think that you're bragging, but I'm actually not trying to impress you. I'm trying to press upon you. I always tell my wife there's an ABC to my crypto investment. There's an ABC to my crypto investment. A, we're good. B, my children are set. C, everybody else I can bless. I'm in the A part of my ABC. Does that make sense? So that's how I look at things. And I've been in this space long enough that I watch my portfolio Fuma get into the millions and come down to the low millions. Right. And no, seriously. And so that sucks, bro, because the only thing you think about when the bear market comes back is, God damn it, I could have took more money off. And that's what you learn by being in this space long enough. Right. And so that's where my 5 steps to success come in, because I had to learn how to get out of my emotion. I had to learn, am I in love with these assets or am I here to get rich? And so you have to go through these emotional roller coasters and learn and get better and follow something. If you don't follow something, you follow everything. They say a master of too many things becomes a master of nothing. So for me, strategic plan, do your research, control your emotions, take freaking profit, and then remember your why. Why are you doing this, bro? Why'd you get in this in the first place? It's got to be bigger than you. They say if your why doesn't make you cry, it's not big enough. My why is so big, I have to be locked in. I have to be a goddamn good student. Why? Because my wife and kids are dependent. It's bigger than me. It's bigger than me. Your why doesn't make you cry. It's not big enough, bro. And that's what it's all about. That's my 5 steps to success.
Bro, and everybody in the chat, this is why I love talking to this guy. He inspires, man. I'm telling you, y'all gotta lock in and listen, bro. Literally, when you turn on your show, I literally post your show on my X, bro.
You know what's so crazy about this, Fuma? I started this whole thing with 15 grand.
Really?
Oh, my mama didn't go. Oh, my mama didn't go. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pop another question for you, because you've been in the game a minute. You got your stripes.
9 years.
I call you the general, in case you're wondering. That's why I put on your show. I was like, you're a general, I'm just a captain.
HTTR all day. Good to see you, bro.
All right.
What's up, Crypto Mount, man? I'm sorry. I'm trying to say lower level. What's up, family? Go ahead, Fuma. Sorry, bro.
That's all good. Look, I mean, we got them all here tonight. That's what's cool about this show, man. We rock it. Okay, what advice would you give some long-term crypto holders?
What do you mean? Long-term?
Yeah, well, it's some friendly advice. It don't have to be deep.
It's the same thing I just said before. 5 steps to success.
So here's the thing, man. You keep answering my questions before I can post them. I'm gonna have to figure out how to work these. It's all good. All right.
Lewis Jackson says something a while back that it really hit me in my heart. He said, and here's a video. If you guys go to Lewis Jackson's page, he talks about how much crypto. He specifically was talking about XRP. How much, let's say XRP or crypto, do you need based off where you're trying to go, based off how old you are? And he broke it down to a effing science. He was talking about a 20-year-old has more time to wait than a 30-year-old. A 30-year-old has more time to wait. I mean, less time to wait. And he broke it down to, if you're 50, look, you're trying to wait around for another. And he was talking about, look, I'm trying to enjoy my little girl now. I'm trying to do things for my family. And he just broke it down in a way where he took how much you have versus how much you need versus how old you are. And it was freaking phenomenal. Lewis Jackson, go watch it. It was absolutely insane.
So I've watched Lewis Jackson for years.
I had him on my show. Great dude.
Oh, really?
Oh, dude, this one here. Okay, let me say this since you brought this up. When I got into my show, remember, I've been in crypto 9 years. I started my show 3.5 years ago. We were getting thousands of views, and then they shut me down 3 times. They shadow banned me, and now they demonetized me because I posted, Brad Garlinghouse dance around in the robe and Charles Hopkinson talking about, paper hands, and I reposted that, and they demonetized, which I didn't. They did that because I posted some other videos that didn't belong to me, right? I reposted on YouTube. But anyways, what was I just saying with that? What was I going with that?
Yeah, you were being demonetized.
No. What was the question?
Oh, well, the question was, what advice would you give to long-term crypto?
No, there's something I was saying about that.
Or we can come back to it. It's not a big deal, man.
Yeah, I had something I was ready to say about it in regards to I can't. If somebody remembers what the hell I was talking about, put it in there. If not, screw it. Whatever. It's all right.
All right. So let's do this. And we've been rocking for 1 hour and 43. I traditionally don't like to go an hour. But you, so I'm gonna rock. We're gonna rock 2 or 3 in a row, man. And because I don't know if I'm gonna see you again. I know I'm gonna see you again, but
I do. For real, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
All right, so let's see what else can we do here today. I mean, I got a whole lineup. Let me see. I was trying to find something that I don't want to play that. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. Give me a second to share this with everybody. All right, I got to change the audio out. So for all you guys out there in the chat, what the heck is this doing? Yeah, I tell you what, it's the whole thing is acting nasty tonight. All right.
What's that? Oh, you're
Yeah, the back end, they change the back end periodically and they don't tell you. It's like you literally log in and there it is. So everybody, you know who we play on this show. Let me put this one in here. We're gonna play this for y'all. I think y'all will enjoy this one.
Really needed was a bag, now you mad. Talking about all the things you could have had down your hands. One thing that you would never understand. All the fun was just part of the plan. Till the moon crash land. Government not buying BDC, they buying XRP. I foresee making so much money, ain't no stopping me. It's all about utility and versatility. The ability to get money, digital mobility. Bags packed, chilling till I'm running up the millions. Better start feeling, get to stacking to the ceiling. What's next? Living money like a suplex. Just flex, crypto wallet, just 1,000 eggs. So much temptation, accumulation. Money's my motivation. They hate and I've been patient. All this over leverage trade, they got them liquidated. You can trade it, not only for sophisticated. They were fighting cases. We was taking mad drops. We making moves, now they giving mad props. Hoping you were patient into profit off the top. Till the grind don't stop. Hey, yeah. All you really needed was a bag. Now you mad, talking about all the things you could have had down your hands. One thing that you would never understand. All the fun was just part of the plan. Till the moon crash land. All you really needed was a bag. Now you mad, talking about all the things you could have had down your hands. One thing that you would never understand. All the fun was just part of the plan. Till the moon crash land. The scam and they running plays like it's never. All these hackers are savage, so cold storage the baggage. No more days and dollars, we talking seconds and cents. They slipping on these games and crypto making them rich. They don't believe it, while I live it and breathe it. Buy the dip and repeat it, set a goal and exceed it. Brad at the White House, eating a beef dish. Dinner with the president, meeting in secret. Being broke is a mindset, I don't mind that. Took profits till it did, now I'm buying back. I'm stacking mines till it's dollar signs. Most people play the sideline, money on the line, so it's grind time. Just FOMO, drop a hundo, now my bag's getting double. Never fumble, stay humble. All this greed get you in trouble. Don't be stressing on investing. Learn your lesson. Know your back for lesson. No time for the second guessing. All you really needed was a bag. Now you mad. Talking about all the things you could have had down your hands. One thing that you would never understand. All the fun was just part of the plan. Till the moon crash land. All you really needed was a bag. Now you mad. Talking about all the things you could have had down your hands. One thing that you would never understand. All the fun was just part of the plan. Till the moon crash land.
A crypto tales, y'all. We all know him, and we all love him.
Yo,
real.
The man, the myth, the legend.
So I haven't played this next artist in a minute, and it's not that I really like this next artist. It's just the content and the people been coming through.
Let's do it.
You've heard of XRP Chiz?
Nah.
You never heard of no Chiz, bro. This is a.
You got to watch how you say that too, because they almost sound like something different. Good Lord. No Diddy. What's up?
Take that.
take that. Yeah.
And I'm not gonna be. I used to think Diddy was cool, and then I started hearing all this stuff.
He was cool until he wasn't. That's what.
And I was like, not Diddy.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
money. They say money magnifies who you are. Good Lord.
It does. So this is XRP Chiz. This is one of his early ones. He's got some doper stuff, but this is the one I like to play to tell people, hey, this is one of his songs. He got some doper stuff that where he goes hard, but this is the one I tell people about, and you got to listen to it.
Okay.
Don't wait till it happens. Don't wait till it happens. Don't wait till it happens. Don't wait till it happens.
If you wait till it happens to find out, you will never know how great it can be. If you wait until all of the time's out, you gon' miss out on owning XRP. I can see so clearly, I hold on so dearly. Nobody thinks it matters, but it does severely. I can see so clearly, I hold on so dearly. Nobody thinks it matters, but it does severely. This is a new market that is undeveloped. Wait until institutional investors step in. How is XRP even a better option? That's a great question. Let me see where to begin. Faster, cheaper, scalable, sustainable, helping make money become more readily available. More than one use case takes up no space. Better than sending it on a plane in a suitcase. I can think of a number of reasons, but it ultimately comes down to you. I hope you hear my message right now, so you won't have to say that you wish you knew. If you wait till it happens to find out, you will never know how great it can be. If you wait until all of the time's out, you gon' miss out on owning XRP. If you wait till it happens to find out, you will never know how great it can be. If you wait until all of the time's out, you gon' miss out on owning XRP, ILP, IOV, DLT, XRP, IDCA, and HODL, going full throttle. Can't wait to see liquidity spewing out of the nozzle. Can't wait till the cap is blown right off the bottle. So don't say that it can never happen, cause it can easily happen in your sleep. You could get XRP right now for cheap. Some people just not ready to go and take the lead. If you wait till it happens to find out, you will never know how great it can be. If you wait until all of the time's out, you gon' miss out on owning XRP. If you wait till it happens to find out, you will never know how great it can be. If you wait until all of the time's out, you gon' miss out on owning XRP.
Don't wait till it happens.
Don't wait till it happens, y'all.
That's dope.
Man, so let me tell you, Six. I was in and we could talk about Melbourne offline before we talk.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I want to talk to you about something about Melbourne.
Okay.
It's a different area, right? So I was in Melbourne, and I'm laid out on the couch, and YouTube is going. I'm like, it's about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and YouTube is going, and I hear, "Don't wait till it happens," and I woke up in a panic because my brain is like, "Don't wait till what happens? Don't wait till what happens?" Right? And he had this guy running around the clock, and then it just blows up, and it's like XRP, and I was like, I gotta go harder. People are warning you, don't wait till it happens. You're like, well, hold on, I read it, but it's that serious. And then it kept going, I'm like, oh man, this is crazy. And then just how we got
a lot of talented brothers in this space.
Oh yeah. And just to know how everything kind of lines up is I start meeting people and they're like, yo, don't wait till it happens. I'm talking about the song, like, you need to go hard now. I know some things. I read some things that
right.
And I'm like, are you serious? Yeah. Like my man Apex Crypto, when I was talking to about your spot.
Oh, yeah, he was talking. That's another good dude.
Like, hey, Fuma, you got XRP, right? So we had to do. He's like, yeah, make sure you get quant too, because we're talking about quant.
Right.
If you know what I know, you need to get those things.
Yeah, that dude is good at with the deep dives for sure.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he's spent a long time, a lot of research.
So let's do this. Let's play. I want to play one more because we're getting at 2 hours and it's about 11.
Do your thing, bro.
And I want to do a follow up with you.
Okay, but
I want to do a follow up with you because I mean everybody's enjoying this. I'm enjoying it. Are you enjoying it?
Oh, absolutely, brother.
Yeah,
what big old family reunion. We good.
Yeah, man. Okay. And then
Fuma BOYZ season 3 episode 10. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, notification. Come on now.
So you're gonna laugh at this.
Huh?
I do my seasons based on your event. So I had already went into season 1, season 2. So when your event comes, that's the start of my next season.
Oh, that's dope.
That's
dope. I like it.
My seasons don't line up with like Christmas or anything like that. My seasons line up with your event.
I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that.
And that's
and shouts out to all the people here, man. Great support, man. Love you guys. DJ Jazzy, all you guys that are here, man. Mozart, thank all you guys for being here and showing support for the family. Everybody liked the collab, so I'm definitely coming back. Y'all like the collab that me and Fuma got going. I'll be back for sure.
Yeah, man.
For sure.
Let me put this one on. I want to go with Crypto Donkey. They haven't given me a strike. They're pretty cool about it. I'm gonna play this song called Crypto Passion.
We need to do a thumbnail that says twins, like Arnold Schwarzenegger and oh boy back in the day when the movie was out, and just have me twins. Let's stop.
Yeah, and you know what, we're gonna do one. We'll wear some similar clothes, and then, like it will just be side by side.
he said season 4 will be dope. Shouts out to Jazzy. Appreciate you, Jazzy. This was a great show tonight. Thank you, DCA Crypto Day, my boy. Appreciate you, man.
So you don't want to hear the funny thing is, everybody in the chat I have called. And I don't DCA. I got to get your number, Jazzy. Me and Jazzy have talked to like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that's my man. Cool. Jazzy, that's my boy.
Yeah, so let me do this, Crypto Passion. This is gonna be pretty dope.
Chicken 415, what's up, bro?
You know what? I don't want to play that. I'm gonna play this other one because it was pretty. I thought it was. Should I play that? Yeah. I want to play this one instead. This is from Crypto Donkey. I like playing different music, but I think I've heard that song so many times. It triggered me some way.
Crypto, yeah, let me throw some. I like recognition, man. Let me get some DCA Crypto Dave, lower level, more Zerps, DCA Jazzy. We got Crypto Sarge, Mo Zerps, Esco J215. You got FML Florida Man Landscaping. Shouts out to my man Justin and his wife. HTTR Nerdy is in the house. Chicken 415. Who else I said? Did I miss anyone? Angus Scrim. Mountain Man, Crypto Mountain Man, lower level. Good to see you, brother. Well, anybody else in here, man? Fuma Boys. That's my boy. Fuma. We got everybody. Edward, good to see you.
Hey, Lord, Chicken, Angus, everybody. Yeah, there's 142 of y'all, and I know y'all.
Yeah,
give a shout out to all the lurkers, man.
Facts.
I always give a shout out to the lurkers. Lurkers, do me a favor. When you pull up on me in public, just tell me you're a lurker because y'all scare the heck out of me sometimes.
Yeah, and Jazzy, if you come to Vegas, let me know, man, because I got your award here. I have you come out of the house and pick it up for real. Jazzy says come to Vegas in October for real. Yeah, if you come out of Vegas, anybody comes out of Vegas, hit me up, man. Let me know.
Ooh. All right. Let's get into this last video, then we'll close it out.
Let's do it.
Here we go.
Stacks on stacks like a treasure chest. Michael Saylor knows it's the best. 600 billion riding on this quest. In a world of code, there's no rest. There is no second, the going's clear. Digital gold we hold so near. The future's bright, it's crystal clear. Ride the wave, no need to fear. Mining dreams in the cyberspace. Blocks and chains, it's a wild race. Michael's call, it's the marketplace. No fiat left, just a crypto face. There is no second, best it's clear. Digital gold we hold so near. The future's bright, it's crystal clear. Ride the wave, no need to fear. Electric pulse through the digital veins, breaking free from the old school chains. 600 billion lighting the plains. The call is loud, it's never in vain. There is no second, best it's clear. Digital gold we hold so near. The Future's bright, it's crystal clear. Ride the wave, no need to fear.
That's dope. I like that.
Oh man, give me a second. Alexa, turn on Zeddie's monitor.
Neon bends the timeline I'm sliding through, like dahlia blooms in ultraviolet hue. Petals pulse a memory I can't undo. Every heartbeat echo whispers deja vu. Baseline drips like chrome on the moon. Static kisses, skin sparks perfume. Round and round, but it feels brand new. Lost in the glow I first met you. Black Dahlia gives me that deja vu. Takes the night with a paprika groove. Sunny day, lyric hits the switch. Strobe frenzy. And over every synth I'm singing, I need you, babe.
Yeah, Esco had me laugh on that one. He said Six8Jay stripper career gonna be built on that song. That's funny.
Yeah, man. Sorry about that.
No,
What happens at 11 o'clock? It's like my bedtime, right? So all my computers and stuff, everything goes on.
You know, it's funny. A lot of people songs with AI, man. Lately, you know, like you could tell some of these songs are not, you know, that are created that way.
Yeah. What the heck is this thing doing? Okay, well, I guess it doesn't want to show my background. So yeah, I do like the AI stuff. I do like the fact that people who may not have been hardcore, right? Who may not have been in music now have the opportunity to do it.
Right.
So that's the way I think it is.
Hey man, I'm excited about some movies getting ready to come out too. So
what are your thoughts? And we'll peel out of here. I'm a movie, so
wait, why am I? What is that me or somebody calling you?
That's you. And no, it's not me calling you in the middle of a show.
Somebody's trying to call me. I don't even know who's trying to call me. That's crazy. That's nuts. Yeah, I don't even know where that's coming from, honestly.
Yeah, so everybody in the chat, in case you don't know, because I have a lot more free time, I'm like side moderating 68Jay's show. So I'll be like texting me, hey bro.
No, and because of that, man, like I said, I'm down to come on, bro. Like, yeah, now that you're gonna be streaming a lot more, and it doesn't conflict with like my evenings on Saturday and stuff like that. I'm down to come on, bro. I'm down like yeah, I'll come on, shoot, once a week or something. Just let me know.
Okay.
I'll come down, once a week, a couple times a month, something like that, and come hang out with y'all and talk crazy and all that good stuff. Whatever.
I do want to get you on a crypto therapy. Unfortunately, crypto therapy is on Saturdays at 10:30 Eastern. I'll talk to the crew and see if we can do something special.
Oh yeah, with my boys. Oh man, come on now with Marvin and all those cats. So who is it? Is you Marvin and Nina?
Yeah, so there's the Fuma BOYZ show, which is a little bit of news and crypto music,
right?
And then there's crypto therapy, which we do, a little bit of news, but we just talk. And the funny thing is, bro, you're not going to believe this. That crypto therapy is totally unscripted. That's our normal conversations.
I remember what I was going to say now.
Yeah, please.
From way back when. What I was going to say is when I first started, before the 3 shutdowns, before all that stuff, before the shadow ban, everything, before a lot of people were doing interviews, I was doing interviews. Now, I don't know if you've been around long enough to know that.
No, I didn't know that.
I had an interview, bro. Go to Crypto for Life, bro. Look at my shows. Like when we're doing what's it called?
You did them,
bro. I was doing them. I had people on my show way before other people had them on that show. Go look and see, bro. I'm telling you, like I'm not saying like it's a big deal, but when I got into that whole, a lot of people realized what's it called? Rick from the Start, the documentary that Fruition Productions did. And so a lot of my contacts came through that. And dude, I was doing interviews left and right. I had a lot of these cats on my show. So you were acting surprised when I said I had I had somebody, Lewis Jackson, dude. I had everybody on my show. Just go back to Crypto for Life and look back. Coach JV. Everybody was on my show at one point.
So I'm gonna tell you a little bit about my history so you can laugh.
Yeah.
My grandfather, his name is Les Humphrey. You guys can Google Les Humphrey in the Pensacola Voice newspaper. I grew up in the media business. So my grandfather owned a media company called the Pensacola Voice. We had a newspaper operation, and he used to broadcast on radio, on WRNE radio in Pensacola. And we used to go in the back of, I don't know if you've ever been to Pensacola before?
Yep. Pensacola.
So we used to broadcast in the back of the H&O Cafe.
Okay.
And everybody knows that we call it the Ho. But everybody knows back in the day. And Mr. Greer and the Greer family, their family was real close with mine. So we broadcast, and because H&O had two sides here, the main side and the right-hand side. So we used to broadcast on Tuesday nights of everything. Right. I grew up in Pensacola because my grandfather's newspaper company was there, and he had a limo company and all kinds of stuff. So I've been familiar with media for a long time. Right. And then my mom took it up. My sister took it over, and my mom took it over. Then we ended up closing it. But I've been in media for a long time. I've always just been like, hey, write articles, do this type of stuff. Right. And this is why this kind of comes naturally for me, because
yeah. But it was crazy, bro. In the beginning, I used to love it, bro. Like I probably need to start doing more interviews. Like when Stephen Nero, my Stephen Nero video got like 80,000 views. Like I said, there's a time I was really into it, and I think I'm one of those kind of people. I'll go in areas, and then I just kind of venture off and maybe get tired of doing those things, move on. But I'm gonna start doing more interviews. I just got away from it. But I was doing it I would have a couple of interviews a week, bro. I was doing it all the time.
So the thing I like about interviews is we all know about XRP is finding out about the person themselves and what
that part. That's the part. That's the part I love doing. Who are you? Where are you from? How'd you get in? That was my whole thing. Yeah. All
right. So I think we're gonna end it on this note, people. So do you want to do some parting words?
Man, hey, stay locked in, never give up. For all of you guys that are out there like stressing out, if you're stressing, you just need to go back to, researching, putting together a plan. And this is what I always tell people, man, look, this is what cracks me up. If your game plan or your exit plan isn't, let's use XRP, it's $20 or $30 or $100. Why are you tripping on what's going on right now? Does that make sense? Yeah. Like if it's not part of your plan, then stop tripping, bro. Like this whole thing, crypto doesn't in 9 years, it has not gone straight up in 9 years. And I still love it. Right. It's the greatest opportunity, of all time. And people always ask me like, Jay, how do you describe crypto? I say it gives people the opportunity to dream again. So many of us got caught or put in a position that we didn't live or do the things that we really want to do when we were younger, whether it's children, whether it's marriage, whether it's responsibility. And we veer off and start doing things, and we get caught up in these long careers of things we really don't want to do. And that's why most people are miserable, because they're not really in areas that they want to be in. So we sacrifice so much and we've accepted so much. But crypto to me allows us, no matter what age you are, to go, oh my God, I can get right back to that dream again, whatever that is. And so that's why I love it. And I always just say, just like Raw Powell, don't F it up, man. This is an opportunity. You're talking again, and I know this don't mean nothing to you guys, but you're talking about a kid who was thrown in special ed, welfare, told I was never going to be anything, and to sit up here and be living this life right now, man, it's a dream. It's nothing less than a dream. So just stay locked in. Your time is going to come. That's all I got to say, man. Much love to you guys. God bless you guys. Hit the like, subscribe, support Fuma, support your boy 68Jay Crypto for Life. Love you guys, and hey, that's it, man. I'm done. Appreciate you. Thanks for having me on.
Well, good night, people.
Yo, you made it to the end, and that means you're officially part of the Fuma BOYZ fam. Big thanks for watching. If you vibed with the video, smash that like button and share it on every platform you know. Twitter, IG, TikTok, even send it to your grandma. Every click helps us grow and keep bringing the... So until next time, stay real, stay curious, stay Fuma. Peace out.